Here's what Brian Windhorst had to say about Luka after the game.
I'm standing here in the Mavericks tunnel. Over there is the Celtics tunnel. That's where the winners are. If Luka's ever going to be a winner coming out of this tunnel here, he is going to have to use what's happened in this finals as a learning experience. His defensive performance is unacceptable. He is a hole on the court. The Celtics are attacking him. They are ahead in this series because they have attacked him defensively. And you've got a situation here where Luka is complaining about the officiating. They have begged him. They have talked with him. They have pleaded with him. He is costing his team because of how he treats the officials. He's a brilliant player. He does so many things well. They are here because of how he did. His performance in this game is unacceptable and the reason why the Mavericks are not going to win.
Well then.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Welcome to a special Friday night exposure with the Exposer. I'm your host, A. Johnny. We are going to do a special GJK NBA Finals subscriber stream. As you guys know, I've been doing play-by-play commentary during the NBA Finals, where you can join me right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform, where we go live. So y'all go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, become a member of the channel, because we are GOAT James Kingdom. I'm A. Johnny, one half of the GOAT James Kingdom platform. We're also going live on our Facebook group, and we're also available on TikTok, Discord, Instagram, Twitter. You know what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom. But y'all, you guys just heard Brian Windhorst go crazy on Luka Doncic. Now all of a sudden, there's hate for Luka Doncic. Shout out to you, New World. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining me again. So, Luka Doncic hate has been ridiculous for me. I can't believe these dudes are coming out of their face to disrespect Luka Doncic because they, like if you felt like Luka Doncic didn't play well, that's one thing. But you're not even giving credit to the Boston Celtics, who are playing phenomenal. No one can stay in front of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. If you wanted to mention the Boston Celtics tunnels and them being winners, you should have spoke about what they were doing and why they worked so hard to get to this point and be up 3-0, not the fact that you were trying to find a way to go in on Luka. And this is why ESPN and all of these other major media sites are horrible for basketball, because they don't give us a chance to appreciate basketball. Now all of a sudden, we got to deal with the Luka hate. These dudes are out here truly trying to hate on Luka Doncic. This doesn't make no sense. This is what they're doing now. They're upset. Luka Doncic is one of the best players in the NBA. We all knew him as a top 5 player in the game. Some people have him as a top 3 player in today's game. And now they're hating on him? Shout out to you, Ishmael. Thank you for joining me. Peace, fellas. I'm going to put the link up for y'all. What up, Sturdy? Thank you for joining me. Right? So now we getting the Luka hate because they are really upset. The true reason they're upset about this is because the Zesty Jeffries are upset that Luka won't win a title for Kyrie. They really wanted Kyrie. Again, a lot of these guys only watch basketball predicated on how they can hate on LeBron James. And hating on LeBron James is a main theme for these guys. They want to hate on LeBron James, so they got to find a narrative while they're watching the game, because they don't have no other reason to watch the game. They're not real basketball fans. So now they're mad at Luka Doncic. Now Luka Doncic, there's something wrong with Luka Doncic. They're trying to blame Luka Doncic. Peace and blessings. Shout out to you, C-Dog. I see y'all. Again, y'all, this is a special Friday night stream where we are going to be doing play-by-play of the NBA Finals right here. We're trying to reach 2250 subscribers. So y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the channel. Check us out on Discord as well, because we out here to do big things. NMB, I know you going through some things with your team losing. This is what they do. This is what they do. The way the losing team players in the finals get piled on in the moments is so overblown, and we do it every year. Oh, now you feeling it. You know how it feels. Yes, you know how it feels. Right? But so do us. We know we are on your side, my friend. We get it. We see the hate. We understand it. As LeBron fans and those who have the GOAT James up there, we know the pain. We understand the silliness that comes out of these people's mouths. But let's let a real NBA, right? Let's let a real NBA player tell us how we should have responded to last game on Game 3.
CJ, what was your reaction to Luka fouling out when he did?
the biggest thing to remember here is that Luka is a terrific player. A lot of what he's saying is correct. Understanding that Luka is the reason why they're there. He's a wizard on offense. He creates gravity and all those things. But what makes the Celtics so special is their ability to match up hunt. Throughout the season, they've tried to find matchups that they believe are beneficial to their star players, whether that's Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. And even at times, Drew Holiday will attack the matchup. But I think the key in this series throughout has been their ability to kind of wear Luka down. Obviously, he's frustrated, he's tired, he's battling injuries, he's getting injections before the games. And a lot of the chatter around the Dallas Mavericks was, will Kyrie help? Kyrie helped last night. He was huge. He hit big shots, but Luka fouling out of that game was definitely the difference. And you got to credit Jaylen Brown and the Celtics staff for continuing to figure out ways to attack him and put him in actions consistently throughout the game.
Yeah, they put Luka in a blender when they could.
Yes, indeed. That's exactly what they did. They put him in the blender as they could. Again, y'all, this is a special subscriber stream. So y'all go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribers button, become a member of the channel because we're doing big things here in GOAT James Kingdom. Thank you for joining me again. This is another Friday night exposure with the Exposer, but this is a special Friday night because this is NBA Finals Game 4. We got Boston up 3-0 against the Dallas Mavericks. We got the NBA world going crazy. They don't know what to do because you know at the end of the day, it is fuck Boston. Everybody's going against Boston. Nobody wants to see Boston win. You know, I'm a Miami Heat fan. I definitely don't want them to win. If you're a LeBron fan and a Laker fan, you definitely don't want to see Boston win, right? But Boston is up 3-0. They've been the best team in basketball the whole season, and they're showing us why. So let's get some of y'all up here because I'm going to put the link for y'all who want to join me. But again, this is a special subscriber stream, so y'all make people know that we're doing this. Share the content. We're going live on our Facebook group as well. So shout out to everybody on our Facebook and shout out to everybody in the comments. Again, this is the GOAT James Kingdom platform. This is the Friday night exposure with the Exposer. We're going to do special things. Y'all can sit here and watch the finals with me. I'll do play-by-play for y'all. But let's get to the true facts of the matter, all right, is that Boston is up 3-0. That's really it. They have a chance to actually sweep it tonight, and this is a big deal. All right. How will the Dallas Mavericks and Luka respond after playing two good games? Games 2 and 3 were really good games. Dallas showed up in both of those games, but at the end, Boston pulled them out. It was really some tough matchups, some really down to the wire type moments, right? But it is still 3-0. So how will Luka and them respond in tonight's game? That's going to be a big thing. But obviously, we're going to have to get to the keys to tonight's matchup. Obviously, I've been giving y'all the keys to the matchup every game. So the keys to the night matchup, obviously, for the Dallas Mavericks is going to be to hide Luka on defense. I think the only way they're going to be able to do that is to put Luka Doncic on Derek White. That way, if Derek White is the guy setting the screen, whoever is getting that screen needs to fight over it and basically not force the switch. Or go straight for the double team and I guess let's see what happens from there. But they're going to have to hide Luka on defense. That's going to be very important for the Dallas Mavericks to win. They're going to need to do this, right? Then they're going to have to put Kyrie on the ball more. I'm sorry to tell y'all this. If Luka Doncic is running up and down doing what he's doing, maybe Kyrie needs to take the ball and Luka could play off the ball a little bit and they can change it up a little bit, maybe throw some wrinkles in what they're doing, and maybe Boston will make some mistakes and they can get some easy baskets and get some open shots, which is the last thing. Get more from their role players. They're going to need to get more from their role players. Dallas' role players have not been there. As you can see in Game 3, Derrick Jones Jr. gave you 2 points. Hardaway gave you 0 points. Green gave you 0 points. Keebler, all these guys have been giving you nothing. Gafford gave you 6 points. We're talking about 5 guys in a total of about 10 points for the entire team. They're going to have to do better. They got it from their stars in Game 3. But in game 4, they're going to need their role players. What are the keys for Boston to win? Well, obviously, they're going to have to withstand the Mavs' early run. The Mavs are going to come out early, just like they did in Game 3, and they're going to come out and firing. They're going to be, like Kyrie said, they're going to let go of everything. They're going to unload all their clips. It's about to get serious in this piece. It's about to get serious in this piece. So they're going to have to withstand that, and if Boston can do that, they'll have a good chance of not getting blown out of this game. Then, attacking the driving lanes. We all know Boston's been killing them all series by attacking the driving lanes, right? This is going to be a key for Boston to win. They got their dogs. They got Holiday, Tatum, and Brown, who are basically nobody on Dallas can stay in front of when they're dribbling the basketball. And then obviously the last key is what they've been doing before: let the role players shoot, force them to shoot. Kyrie and them and Luka are going to have to work hard for every point like they've been working hard for. And those are the keys to the matchup. We see that Luka and Tatum both had some good games. That was actually Luka's worst game. We all know he fouled out as well. Of the game, which a lot of people were upset about. I don't know why. Luka Doncic is trying his best. That's what happens when you ask him to play defense. He played defense and he fouled, right? From my understanding, that's how you play defense. That's how Zesty Jeffries think you play defense. It's fouling. So I'm gonna put the link up for y'all so we can have a good conversation. If y'all want to sit and watch the game with me, y'all can as well. But I will mute you during the game if you are on the panel. But other than that, this is a great show, y'all. Thank you for joining me again. This is the Friday Night Exposure with The Exposer. I'm your host, A. Johnny The Exposer. We are live tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to watch the NBA Finals Game 4. It is definitely about to be on and popping. It's going to be a great game. It's either we're going to see a champion or we're going to have another game Monday night. And if we have a Monday night game, we'll be back here again on the GOAT James Kingdom platform to do a play-by-play of the NBA Finals, because again, this is a special subscriber stream for the NBA Finals right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. I arrived a little early so that I can do this for y'all. Usually I show up on 9 p.m., but not tonight. What's good, fellas? How y'all doing? I got New World and Ace 30 in the building. Peace, fellas. What's good? What's going on, New World? What you got for me today, sir?
Salute, brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, man, these finals, they ain't been going the way I've been expecting. I'll tell you that much.
Nah.
I expected Boston to win at least a game, but shit. I really wanted the Mavs to win, bro. I really wanted the Mavs to win because it's fuck Boston all the way.
Yeah, it is fuck Boston, but hey, man, Boston's the best team. You can't do nothing. What can you do? I mean, what can we do?
I picked Mavs in 5, but I'm glad I didn't bet on it.
Yeah, we don't endorse betting anyways. What up, Sturdy? What you got for me today, brother? Peace. What's good, brother? Are you there, Sturdy?
Salute. Yeah, salute, Johnny, and New World. My bad. Honestly, in a way, outside of game one, like Johnny alluded to, these first games 2 and 3 was competitive. I didn't expect the role players to shoot this bad, to be honest with you. We all knew going to the series that Luka wasn't a good defender. But the difference is, and honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in Jason Kidd too, because he's been making some crucial mistakes with the early challenge in game 3, calling a timeout when your team is on a 20-2 run. That was a bad timeout in terms of timing of that. And then on top of that too, it's by design for those who don't know, like in the playoffs, Dallas is one of the most efficient teams from the corner, as well as one of the most efficient shots they have is the lob. So what Celtics have done, they are contesting corner threes and they're taking with the lob. But I did not expect the role players of the Dallas Mavericks to shoot that bad from the other spots from 3. And at the end of the day, like Kyrie said, man, like, first of all, the series is over. Any team that go down 3-0, it's a wrap at that point. At this point, tonight, you're only playing for pride. And tonight, you're literally just playing just not to get swept based off pride. And the only way that's going to happen is Kyrie has to come out just as aggressive as he was before in game 3. The Mavericks role players at some point got to shoot decent from 3. At some point. Just meet your averages from that specific spot on the court from 3. And then from Jason Kidd's standpoint, I think the only thing he hasn't done yet offensively is initiate some of the offense through Luka in the post, at the high post especially. And then you can have Kyrie go off a couple pin downs, couple floppy actions, a couple curls to get him not only with the ball, but also most importantly, get the ball in motion of him going downhill, and then see what type of looks you can generate from that. That's the only major adjustment I can see the Dallas Mavericks doing. Outside of that, Boston gonna do what they usually did. These not only the first 3 games, but they did all playoff run, drive and kick, keep running the 3, switch on defense, especially on the perimeter, to take away any other advantage they could have in the low post. And lastly, Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday keep playing great. To be honest with you, like after game 1, I knew the Boston Celtics role players had more experience, but I didn't know the gap was that far between the Boston role players and the Mavericks role players. You clearly see in these 3 games that the Boston role players are consistent with all the little things, offensively and defensively. And
Mhm.
to me, that's the biggest difference in the series because yeah, that's the biggest difference in the series, and that's why Boston is up 3-0.
Yeah, Boston.
Yeah, I mean,
Boston's
a lot of
definitely
people don't
Boston.
realize, the experience that Boston has. Like overall, they've even got a champion on that team, Drew Holiday. So, these guys have been in deep playoff runs, like almost their entire careers. When you're looking at Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, so they're not going to make a lot of little mistakes, that they had made previously.
That's facts. That's facts. Well, first off, let me give a shout out to CDog67. Brother, stay supporting us. Thank you so much. You've been doing a great job supporting us. We thank you so much. There's not too many words I can say to show my appreciation. Thank you for showing up tonight. Thank you for supporting us here in GOAT James Kingdom. I see y'all in the comments, man. Y'all making some good points, man. But as a Miami fan, I hate to say it, man. Boston's just the better team. As soon as they got Drew Holiday, I kind of said to myself, man, there's nobody really going to beat them, or it's going to be very difficult to beat them. And from day one, they've been the best team in basketball at this whole season. So it's not a surprise. I heard something today on one of the major networks, because that's another major thing. These guys just say any random thing. They were talking about how Boston had the easier conference, the easier route, and blah, 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 blah. Well, if that's the case, right, Dallas played the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed and the number 4 seed in the Western Conference and beat them handily. But they're getting beat handily by Boston. So shouldn't that automatically say Boston could have beat anybody in the West, since everybody wants to talk crap about the East? What do you think about it?
No, because
Huh?
playoffs is about matchups. Like we all know, the media, that's a lazy narrative about the media. Even though, yes, like playoffs is about matchup at the end of the day. Of course, Boston had a few injuries that benefited them, but
Mm-hmm.
that's how a conference playoff tournament bracket is designed. You're not going to play everybody. You can't play everybody. The only way you can even play more Western teams is if Adam Silver get rid of the conferences and make it 1 through 16 seed. Even then, you're not going to play all the matchups that you can play, because it's not designed for that way. So I think it's just a lazy narrative by the media. But most importantly, no, I don't think they just beat all the Western Conference teams because of matchups. That's the number one thing in the playoffs. It ain't your record, because everyone starts off 0-0. It ain't what you did in the regular season. It's how you match up and what advantage disadvantage you have against a team that you are currently in the series with. And we see the difference in this series. Boston got too many, abundance of advantages in terms of depth, shooting, offense, defense, execution. So many things they have advantage against the Mavericks specifically. That's why the Mavericks are getting outclassed. But to reiterate, that was just a lazy. There's some truth in it, but the level of emphasis the media has on it is lazy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, Twin Man. Thank you for joining me, y'all. We about to have some fun with the NBA Finals. We having some fun with a special Friday night exposure with the Exposer. Y'all know who I am. I'm A Johnny, the Exposer, and we about to have some fun tonight. So, Twin Man, what you got for tonight's matchup? Hold on, wait. Let's give Ishmael some props here. Ishmael said here, what happened to the best backcourt in NBA history? Oh, oh, you didn't know? They figured out that Luka Doncic need his beer. If you don't give Luka his beer, he hasn't drunk in his beer since they won the conference, and now he's 0-3 since they took his beer away. This is crazy. This is crazy. No doubt, New World. You can come back. I'm gonna put the link up again for y'all. But that's what's happening. That's why there's no more the best backcourt. But what's up, Twin Man? What you got for me tonight, brother? How you doing, man?
Well, I'm not shocked by this. It's gonna be a sweep the way it is. I didn't think that.
Mm-hmm.
So my pick was Boston in 5 games. I got Boston, celebrating in Dallas tonight, to be honest. And it stems from several things. They're better coached. Boston is better coached. They definitely have the better team. And honestly, Luka is horrible on defense.
You just finding that out? You just found out Luka was horrible on defense?
Come on, bro. You already know I knew that, but it's like it's just glaring how bad he is. Like, I knew he was bad, but damn, he's just like, it's like glaringly bad. When they can't hide him, Boston's pretty much getting their way. I thought with Porzingis being out, they wouldn't have to worry about, they would actually be able to, mount a more of a fight. They just couldn't do it. They're just outclassed at every level. So my thing is what we gonna do when Jaylen Brown becomes Finals MVP?
Oh, so now you bringing shots out. You taking shots out. Well, since we doing that already.
But hold on, hey, this ain't a shot. Who did I tell you was gonna be Finals MVP?
Listen, what if Tatum show out for 40 points tonight? 40 and 9 and 7.
Matter who's had the better
Jaylen Brown
series?
gets Finals MVP.
Jaylen Brown still gets Finals MVP.
You still think so? 'Cause, hey, listen,
1000%.
they don't stay in that game without Jason Tatum. In Game 3 without Jason Tatum, it's a blowout.
And they don't close out that game on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I got you.
Exactly.
They needed Jaylen Brown because I even said it. If you had a chance to watch while I was watching the game and I was breaking it down, doing my play-by-play, I told you I was gonna be Bob Costas. Didn't I tell you that? So when I was doing my play-by-play, I was telling y'all, hey, Jaylen Brown hadn't had a good half. If he gets it going, it's over, and that's what ended up happening. He ended up getting it going, and that's why they took that 20-point lead. Right, but it took some some grit from the Mavs to bring it back. And talk about that timeout. People forget there were several possessions before that timeout where neither team could score. So after that timeout, Dallas actually was able to get a score to make it 92-93. Because they were struggling to score as well. Luka was doing his little crazy stuff. He looked tired. Luka's trying really hard. He was trying on defense. It looked horrible. Well, he can't move. You got to be able to move your feet on defense. We keep telling y'all, you can't just hand check. You can't. That ain't stopping nobody.
He keep trying to draw charges, and that's just not gonna fly in the playoffs, and especially in the finals. The refs are not gonna give you those calls. They're just not. So for all these people who love to talk about LeBron's flopping, what do y'all got to say about Luka? Like, it is atrocious.
Well, we already established that Luka is LeBron's son. You already know that over here, man. Stop that, man. You already know that. He's LeBron's son. He's the next thing. He's the next LeBron. He's trying his best.
Dallas has made no adjustments. They're still running that weak ass pick and roll. Luka's the whole offense. So it's like, what are y'all trying to do? Like, they figured y'all out. Y'all need to switch it up. That's what I'm saying. They've really done nothing. I'm not shocked that they're gonna get swept tonight.
Oh my God!
I'm definitely. I'm not gonna cap. I'm definitely surprised at Jason Kidd lack of adjustment. Like, you see him even these 3 games. They are trying to run different actions, but at the end of the day, they rely too much on the pick and roll, and that is their identity. But I'm really surprised how Jason Kidd hasn't been able to like mix it up to the point of this point in the series. Like, it's kind of odd. Even in Game 3, Luka was cooking, Kyrie was cooking in the first half, but the way they were working too hard for the shots. If you remember Game 3, outside Kyrie's first layup, that was his only easy shot. Every other shot he had to work for.
Yeah. Both of them had to work. Every shot they're working hard for. But again, we're talking about. See, this is the thing.
Those two are the only offense.
No, but because
hey, Johnny, but like it baffles me because
Boston has 4 great defenders. That's the thing.
But
so it doesn't matter who's guarding them. It doesn't matter who's guarding them. They're going to have to work hard. That's the thing.
It baffles me because, if you go back and watch OKC series, OKC tried to do the same scheme, and they have good perimeter defenders too. But the difference is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
PJ Washington was knocked down shots. That's a major difference. Number one, let's get that out of the way. But also, Jason Kidd adapted. It is so weird because y'all remember Jason Kidd as a player. He was the coach on the floor. From his rookie season to his old season on the Knicks, he was adapting and telling people how to get different shots on the floor. But as a coach, he's been more predictable. That's lack of a better term. Like, it's kind of baffling because he's a championship. He's been to the finals multiple times. He helped a team win a championship. They adapted during the Heat series. So, like, I don't get it. Like, why Jason Kidd trying to run the same shit in the ground is confusing.
Like, honestly,
they made some adjustments. It just hasn't been working.
Do against this team. There's really nothing you can do against this team. In my opinion, you got 4 of the best perimeter defenders all on the same team.
It's not just perimeter.
four of the best
No, it's not just perimeter, right? Because what they're doing is they're taking Jason Tatum and he's guarding Lively or Gafford, who are the screeners, who are the guys who actually get Kyrie and Luka open to get PJ Washington the open corner three. So now all they're doing is just switching those actions. So now you can't do nothing. And at the end of the day, Lively and Gafford are not guys you can just throw the ball down in the post, whether it's Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum on them, which they tried to do in game 2. They made the adjustment at halftime, and they started to go to Gafford, but that's not going to win the game for you. That's not how Dallas wins. So at the end of the day, Dallas really just has to find ways to actually, you know what? Let's see what y'all thought about. We lost Twin Man here. Let me see what you think about this. Did you hear my keys to the game there? Sturdy. Which one of these keys to the game do you agree or don't agree with?
Nah, like this is on point. The only thing I would say in regards to because there's no hiding Luka. I would say there's no hiding Luka because the reason why, because I was trying to respond to Twin Man. Luka's always been this level of defender. Now he has had moments, he like had good moments getting good possession. I believe, especially in that Timberwolves series. But the thing is, against the Boston team, what makes them dangerous, they play 5 out. So you literally see Gafford and Lively second guessing and how and when they should load up behind Luka. Now, granted, Luka allowing straight line drives is unacceptable regardless, but you notice that like the help isn't there because the bigs are spread out. You literally can see Lively like his head on the swivel, like what the hell should I do? Should I stay home or out or should I help Luka? Like, and then that's the reason why. So like at that, luckily Boston, they're one of the best 3-point shooting teams, but also they have lots of stretches when they go cold, and the Mavericks aren't really taking advantage of that because of the reason we're talking about now. That's why. Honestly, Luka, the only thing Luka can do is just go in the post. That's the only offensive adjustment they can do. Besides that, I think you hit all the keys. That's the only thing I would slightly I would say slightly disagree, but like help Luka on defense. There's no helping Luka on defense. Like defense, honestly, hey Johnny, they played their best defense so far we've seen. Their problem is offense. They got to generate more points.
They played all right. They played good enough to get, but nobody can really keep Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown in front of them. Not just Dallas, but most of the NBA. But what I was saying about hiding Luka was maybe they need to take Luka and put him on Derek White. Because if Derek White's going to be the screener so that they can get that switch for Luka, whoever's getting screened by Derek White just got to get over it. Got to go through it. You can't let Derek White screen you. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that they get that switch. And hopefully that way you can hide Luka a little bit. Just a little bit. You see what I'm trying to say? Just do, like you said, you got to do something. You got to make an adjustment. You got to do something, right? The same way they trying to hide Al Horford. That's why I was saying when you really watch the series, you really see Dallas did make some adjustments, but it just still hasn't been enough to still win the game in this series. And that's why that's where it becomes a problem, because it's like, damn, you make the adjustment, it kind of works, but you still lose. It was kind of like the Lakers. They made the adjustments and still they lose the game. It's like once you get to that point, and you can see it from Jason Kidd when he's telling them we should just have fun. We should just go out there and have fun. He's kind of noticing like, man, I don't know what else I can do because, man, it's tough out here.
Because he knows at this point, like you just said, when we make all the adjustments, at this point in the series, it's about execution at this point. I can't shoot the ball for y'all. You have to make y'all shots. Yeah. And also, this is also a bad thing on Luka because they tried to spite on the screens, right? But this is what Luka's problem. As a high IQ basketball player, you know exactly where to rotate, but he's not giving effort on the second rotation, and that's a huge issue. So you're not helping. Like that's the worst thing. You get on straight line drives, and you're not getting back to you're not helping the helper.
Yeah.
So it's just that. So like that's that's on Luka. And that's on Luka. Like, and that's why they've been conceding so much of the guard switches because every time they try to help and fight over, Luka's not making the right rotation, and then you get open 3-point shooters.
Yeah.
So essentially, when Luka defensive woes, they're playing like 4-on-5 almost every possession. And when they involve him,
no. Check out
Can
NFB.
you hear me, Johnny?
I can hear you.
I'm coming to you live right now from the AAC Game 4 in Dallas. I have been told that Kyrie Irving actually brought a gun to the court. They had to stop him They had to tell him to go put it back. He actually tried to bring a gun to the court. But that's all I got. Back to you, Johnny.
Thank you, man.
That's
Shout
funny.
out to NMB Sports, man. He's a big time Dallas Mavericks fan. He's going through it right now.
Oh, side note, hey Johnny, did you see the debate? Did you say the debate with Lamont in terms of which team was greater between
Yes,
86
I
Celtics and
I actually got a chance to watch some of it today. You know, I usually don't pay too much attention to those fellas over there, but I do know Lamont's over there in that little tournament they got going on. And I popped my head in there to see what was popping for a little bit. I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing. But Lamont was talking when I got there. I thought that was kind of odd because I think the conversation was the Warriors being stacked because of getting Kevin Durant. But people don't know the 86 Celtics went and got Dennis Johnson. They went and got Bill Walton. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like they went and traded and got a lot of players to help them win as well. So people don't really understand that because a lot of people didn't watch the 80s. They just know the nostalgia of the 80s. So, but it's
Yeah,
almost game time though, brother. If you want, you can stay with me, brother. I don't mind. It's
No,
the last
I'm
game.
gonna come to you at halftime because unfortunately, this is not the only platform I talk on, as you know.
I got you.
But
I got you.
speaking of talking on yeah, like speaking of platforms, I just want to let people know tomorrow on the crossover, this is our 10th episode. We're gonna have a giveaway for somebody, a lucky viewer in the chat. So watch us on crossover tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time on FIF platform. It's gonna be a great show, I promise.
Yes, indeed. Y'all make sure to check them out. Yeah, the crossover with Ace 30.
Hey,
Mario.
Johnny, if you got time too, because it's a trivia giveaway.
Yeah,
So,
I
you know
might
what I'm
have some
saying?
time. Yeah, the problem is that, man, you know what happens is that I do Friday night and then I have to go to work in the morning, and then by the time I get home, I be having so much to do. I end up falling asleep when y'all but it's 5 p.m., right? I'll be catching it, but then
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I be falling asleep trying to stay up listening to stuff because I be so tired because I be working though. So, but we can definitely link up. That's great thing. Talking about prizes, since you brought that up, you guys know this is the 47th episode of the Friday Night Exposure. Well, the 50th episode of Friday Night Exposure, I am doing a special top 50 greatest players to ever play the game. That's going to be my list, my criteria, which y'all help me come up with. And when we do this one right here, I'm going to be giving out special prize posters like I told y'all. So you're going to be able to win this poster right here. If you're the top 3 guys, you get to choose the top 10, but you have to become a member to be a participant of the contest. Only members of GOAT James Kingdom will be able to be participants of this contest. There's eligibilities to win this poster right here. Also, you can win this poster right here. There'll be 3 posters available to the top 3 winners of the contest because I will be giving out my top 50 greatest players to play the game. That'll be the Johnny's top 50 greatest. That'll be the 50th episode, so that's 3 episodes from now. So y'all go ahead and become a member of the channel, because when you become a member of the channel, you'll have eligibility to be a part of this contest. And it's only $4.99 to become a member of the channel, but we have other membership perks as well and other tiers. So check that out when you become a member of the GOAT James Kingdom platform. You guys know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, become a member of the channel. We are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. So it's gonna be a good.
I gotta get graphics, man. I gotta get graphics for my show, man. I can't just do these great plugs without the graphics, without the visions.
Well,
Listen, as some of the old folks like to say.
Listen, I tell you this: if you get the Castle Knights membership, well, part of that you get exclusive graphs made for you. So you get a part of that membership, brother. I'll help you in getting graphs for your show. We don't mind helping everybody grow their content because, as you can see, we need people like us to talk basketball. Because if we let people like Brian Windhorst and Stephen A. second place talk basketball, we'll never be able to appreciate greatness. Because like this guy Windhorst, he want to just hate on Luka instead of just telling us how great Boston performed. That was a great performance by both of Boston's stars. They both put up 30 points. But instead of us talking about 2 duos who put up 30 points in the NBA Finals, we sitting here talking about whether or not Luka could play defense. Don't make no sense.
Yeah, it's just the laziness of the media. They don't know how to like market the game without adding some type of narrative or negativity to it. And it's crazy how like they kind of like play both sides with it in this series, right? It was like no matter what, we're gonna hate on them somehow. No matter how dominant the Boston Celtics are, we're gonna highlight Jason Tatum not being able to shoot with him. And we're gonna try to drive a wedge between those players and saying, who team is it? Is it really Jalen Brown? Is he better than Tatum? Did he catch up to Tatum? Or and if on the opposite spectrum, they'll have something lock of, okay, maybe Kyrie can't win without LeBron, or maybe the Boston Celtics are Kyrie's heel, or Luka defense is this bad, and it's like they don't know how to market the game and educate people in the game without narratives, and it's
Facts.
crazy at that point. It's lazy, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
But speaking
facts,
of
man.
graphics, hey Johnny, I
Uh-huh.
like definitely for the visuals, but I'm not doing the babyface filter for what you got for the top 50 players, man. This man, like I mess with the colors, the Miami Heat colors, the Vice colors, but like you had to put the babyface filter, man. Like you had to
Oh,
smooth out everything.
no, listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, I was on Facebook, and you remember that big craze when the AI stuff came out with the big craze for the AI. You can get AI
Yeah,
generated pictures of yourself. So I did it, and they sent you like 50 pictures, and this was one of the 50 pictures, and I like it. My wife says it's horrible. She says I don't know why I'm using it, but it's
hey,
it's a
hey,
it's
you,
a it's
you
a
know what to
cool
say,
picture.
man.
It's a cool picture, and Matt, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got this picture too. The Friday Night Exposure picture is a part of that. That's not a real picture of me. That is an AI picture of your boy. My beard is not that thick. Matter of fact, my beard don't even connect like that. In reality, it is more like this one right here. But anyways, brother, like I said, man, the second tier is only $9.99. But for you, brother, since you're a content creator, just join the membership, brother. I'll take care of you, brother. I'll take care of y'all over there. Because I like it's you, the true the king. Shout out to rebranding. And it's Maria, right? That's how you say her name? Maria? Are you there, Sturdy? Sturdy got me on mute here. Put you on the side. So shout out to FYF and all of y'all. Thank y'all for joining me again. The finals is about to start. Tip-off is about to start. We're about to do a play-by-play of the NBA Finals. This is a special subscriber stream right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. We're trying to do big things on Friday night exposure with the exposer. All right, y'all. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the content, let people know we're going live right now. I'm going to give y'all play-by-play commentary while the NBA Finals are going on. Let's see if the Dallas Mavericks could actually win a game in this series, or will Boston raise their 18th banner tonight? Well, they won't raise the banner tonight, but will they win their 18th banner tonight? So let's go ahead and watch the game. Thank you for joining me, as it is a special Friday night exposure with the exposer. Thank you for joining me again as we're having fun. And we're going to be talking about the NBA Finals, because it is the NBA Finals. Shout out to you,
No,
Sturdy.
my,
Go ahead,
my
brother.
bad. I had a phone call. But
Nah,
no,
it's
I was
okay.
gonna ask you before the game really gets going. What's your
Mhm.
score? I know you got. Yeah, who you got winning tonight? What's your score? You think?
I got Boston winning tonight, and I got Boston winning handily, to be honest with you. I don't think this is going to even be close. I got Boston winning 112-88.
Dang.
Yeah, man. It's over for them. Luka out here crying, talking about challenge the call, challenge you, do something, bitch. I'm out here trying everything. we about
Now, but I will say, Jason,
that.
like you call a timeout on a 20-2 run. That's not good, man.
Yeah.
I was shocked when Jason Kidd did that.
I mean, in the sense of when you say it like that, but when you really think about what was going on at the time, because they were both playing dead basketball, they got a good possession out of it, and again, it was tough to even get to that 20-2 run in the first place, bro. You know what I mean? So it is tipped off, though. The game has started. I don't know if you're watching it. It is on ABC, y'all. We got Dallas going from right to left, Boston going from left to right. Jason Tatum just missed a shot. So we about to get going with the NBA Finals Game 4. PJ Washington posting up Jason Tatum, like I said they need to do, but he's not good at it, and he didn't get a good shot. Boston's running it back. We got Jaylen Brown on the left side. He goes right past Luka, passes to the corner to Tatum, swings the ball all the way around to White, who misses the three-pointer. Kyrie got the rebound. So let's go, Kyrie. Don't look for Luka. Show him what you got. Kyrie takes it all the way to the lane, right past Holiday. Left-handed layup. Kyrie cooking. First basket. Kyrie be balling. Kyrie's that dude, y'all. Kyrie is that dude. So here we go. Boston got the ball. They trying to score to the right side. Jaylen Brown shoots a three. Misses. Luka Doncic has the ball, brings it up, trying to get past Derek White, spins to his right, goes right over Derek White for another basket. Dallas came out firing like I told y'all they would. 4-0 Dallas. 10:28 to go in the first quarter. Holiday gets the ball to Brown. Brown gets it to Tatum. Tatum swings all the way to the right corner to Derek White, who penetrates, passes it to a cutting Jaylen Brown, who gets a right-hand layup right over Gafford. Boston's first basket is Jaylen Brown. 4-2. Oh, turnover by Dallas. That's not good. Gafford was trying to get the ball to PJ. PJ wasn't ready for it. It's a turnover. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining me again. We're doing a special subscriber stream for Friday Night Exposure. A three-pointer by Boston. They're up now. We're doing this. This is a special subscriber stream, y'all. If y'all want to join me, you're more than welcome to, but I will mute you because we're probably on a little delay. But either way, I'm doing play-by-play commentary. Boston and Dallas, Game 4 NBA Finals. As Boston's trying to win an NBA championship with 4-game sweep on Dallas on their home floor. Dallas is trying to stay alive by winning. And obviously, oh, that was too much passing, but it don't matter. Jason Tatum, oh, they fouled him. Jason Tatum got fouled as he was penetrating after a pump fake on the left corner. All right, we got 2 straight turnovers back-to-back by Dallas. P.J. Washington tried to do a little Euro step and fumbled the ball. Not looking good. It's 5-4, 9:30 to go in the first quarter. Jason Tatum's on the free throw line. Thank you guys for joining me. We are doing a special stream. I will have the link up if you want to join me at halftime. If you're watching the NBA Finals, I'll be your play-by-play commentary. You can go ahead and pause your game. I mean, not pause your game, but mute your game and listen to me. Thank you for joining me here for a special Friday Night Exposure with The Exposer. It is the GOAT James Kingdom platform. We watch basketball here. We not only talk it, we watch it. Jason Tatum go ahead, drains both free throws. So now Boston's on a 7-0 run. After Dallas started 2-0. We got Luka Doncic with the ball top of the key, looking for the switch to get Horford. He has Horford on him, looking to work his magic, going right, going left. Pulls for a fadeaway about 12 feet. Oh, makes it. Nice shot by Luka Doncic. Jaylen Brown is pushing the ball on the defense, trying to get ahead of the defense. He passes it out to White, who gets it to Horford. Horford gets it back to Brown. Brown finds... Oh, Brown stepped out of bounds. Turnover by Boston. It's Dallas's ball. Here it is. They're doing what they want to do. It's a nice screen by Derrick Jones Jr. to make sure he gets that switch with Horford. So that's what they're doing. They're putting Tatum on Gafford or Lively, and they're putting Horford on Derrick Jones Jr. So here we go. They're trying to get the screen. There it is. There goes the screen to get Horford onto Luka. Luka pulls a step back three, but he misses it. Boston gets the rebound after a little tussles. Jason Tatum running the floor, gets it to Jaylen Brown, who cuts the slot cut by Jaylen Brown. He's been doing it all series. Another basket by Jaylen Brown, 9-6. Luka takes it all the way though, right over Drew Holiday, 9-8. These guys are running today. Derek White has the ball on the left. Pump fakes a three, passes it to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum now has Kyrie on him, trying to get Luka on him, and they get Luka. Here it is. Jason Tatum and Luka match up one-on-one. Luka attacks, heads to the right, crosses over to the left, step back three. Misses it. Rebound, Dallas. Derrick Jones Jr. pushes the ball up, gets it to Kyrie. Holiday putting that pressure on him. Jones has the ball on the right side, dribbles to the middle of the paint, tries to shoot a little floater. Air ball. My God, Dallas role players need to be better. Oh, my God. Jaylen Brown tried to pass the ball to the corner to White. It was deflected by Dallas, out of bounds. Boston ball side out. All right, Luka playing some defense. Y'all said he wasn't playing no defense. There you go. He stayed in front of Jason Tatum. Contested the shot. Here we go. Jaylen Brown has the ball inbounds. P.J. Washington sticking him. They're trying to get Luka on him. He pulls up from three. Misses it. Rebound, Lively. Here we go. Dallas coming the other way. 7:37 to go in the first quarter. 9-8 ball game. Boston is up. Luka pulls up from 30. Misses. Here we go. Boston gets the ball. Derek White pushing it. Luka playing defense. Trying to set the screen. Jason Tatum passes it to Holiday in the corner right. Holiday pump fakes, passes it to Tatum. Tatum passes back on the give and go. They find Derek White, top of the key for a three. He misses front iron. Rebound, Luka Doncic. They get it to Kyrie. Here we go. Kyrie pushes it, gets it past Jason Tatum, tacks the basket, contested by Tatum and blocked by Tatum. And they call a foul on the rebound as Lively got the board back and Horford was trying to strip it out of his hands. Foul on Al Horford. Look at that. Like I said, they're letting Kyrie control the ball a little bit more. That's going to be helpful. That's going to be helpful. That's what we need to see. Luka locking up Tatum. Luka heard y'all talking crap about him. Luka don't play. Here we go. Kyrie Irving working his magic on Derek White. Takes it straight to the paint over everybody. Oh, my God. Kyrie Irving working his magic. 10-9 Dallas. Jaylen Brown tries to go around Luka, and Luka gets his first foul of the game. Foul on Luka, trying to play defense. Luka cannot stay in front of nobody. Yeah, man. This is a fun night, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special show. Friday Night Exposure with me, A. Johnny, doing the NBA final stream right here. Play-by-play by me. Letting y'all enjoy the game without listening to Doris Burke and J.J. Redick, because I know y'all don't like J.J. Redick as is, especially when he becomes the Lakers coach. If he becomes the Lakers coach, y'all gonna definitely start hating on him then, because then you know the GOAT's coming back to L.A. if J.J.'s the coach. Shout out to Travis. Thank you for joining me, y'all, as we doing these special things here. Boston's winning. You've been saying that for a while there, Ishmael. You're right about that. Again, y'all, we doing a special subscriber stream right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Boston Celtics versus the Dallas Mavericks right here. Friday Night Exposure special show. So y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, become a member of the channel, as we're going to keep doing special things for y'all. We are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. We do it like none other. So I'm here doing this play-by-play. And as you can see, it's a tight game. It's 10-9. Dallas is leading right now. It's a break in the game. But we know that Boston is trying to hit their shots, but they're not really making them. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are the only two to score. It's 5 points for Jason Tatum, 4 points for Brown. And in fact, it's the only players who scored in this whole game has been Luka, Kyrie, Tatum, and Brown. No one else has scored. So all 9 points of Boston is coming from Brown and Tatum. All 10 points of Dallas is coming from Kyrie and Luka. These are what them boys is doing, man. This is why this is supposed to be a good finals. I know people don't like it because Dallas is on the verge of being swept, and nobody likes to talk about, being swept. Nobody likes to talk about it at all, but unless it's the GOAT out here doing things, you know what I'm saying? Like we always say, they love to talk about LeBron James. In my prime, I easily dropped -3 on Jason Tatum one-on-one. Shit, man. We wouldn't. You know what? They were trying to make fun of me because of the video that I had about LeBron James and his skill, and talking about how dribbling the basketball is a real skill, running with it and dribbling the basketball. We wouldn't probably be able to dribble the basketball against Jason Tatum. As the people that we are, the average basketball, we probably wouldn't be able to dribble around him. If he really wanted to sit down and play defense on us, we probably couldn't even dribble the basketball. That's why y'all don't understand how impressive it is for what these guys do on a night in, night out basis. That was one of the arguments they had with the NFL players, right? About who can play each other's sport. And the basketball players kept trying to tell them, like, yo, this is a skill that y'all don't have. Like, y'all can't dribble the basketball. It's one thing to be athletic and run, but you have to be able to be athletic and run while dribbling. You have to be able to shoot. You have to have a skill in basketball of some sort to be on the floor. You don't have to have that in football. We know there's a bunch of brain dead people in football. So we about to get back to live action as the score is 9-10. Dallas is up, 6:44 to go in the first quarter. We coming back from the first break of the game. It's Boston's ball. Jrue Holiday is bringing it out. We have Holiday, White. They bring in Tillman, Brown, and Tatum are on the floor for Boston. We got Lively, Kyrie Irving, Derrick Jones Jr., Washington, and Luka, as Jason Tatum gets a quick basket. Nice pass by Boston. Nice play by Boston to get Tatum a nice little layup on the left-hand side. Tatum has now 7 points. It's 11-10 Boston. They're looking to get Tillman on Luka, and they do. Here comes Luka working his magic, going left and going right. They get Lively on a corner three, wide open. Lively drains it. That was all water, all net. Swish. Firing shots. Derek Lively, three-pointer. 13-11 Dallas. Boston looks to respond. They get the ball underneath to Tillman. Tillman gets contested by Lively. He misses it all the way. Kyrie pushes it. They get Washington in the corner. He doesn't take it. He passes it back to Kyrie. Kyrie throws the lob to Lively. Lively dunk it. There we go. We got the corner three and the lob like Sturdy was talking about. That's Dallas's main staple. And they're getting it here in the first quarter. 15-11. Let's go. Oh, Tillman just shook Lively and went straight to the paint and got an and one. Not Tillman. Not Xavier Tillman Sr. Lord have mercy. That man is on fire. That's what we doing here, y'all. That is what we doing here. Lively bringing that energy. Yes, indeed. Lively is bringing that energy, but he got his ankles broke. He's over there touching his ankles. He got his ankle broke. Look at Lively, though. He is hustling. That was a block shot by Lively. Nice little lob by Kyrie to Lively. That crowd is excited. They need this. This is big for them. This is a big matchup for them. They need this. So here we go, y'all. 14-15 after Tillman finishes the and one. So now we have Dallas bringing up the ball again, going right to left. They get it to Luka. Luka's looking to get that Tillman switch again. He does, but they double team him quickly. He still gets to the paint, dotted line. One-legger runner in. What a move. Luka Doncic again is having a great start to this game. Now we got Boston trying to respond. Keebler's trying to guard Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown tries to throw a little floater over him in the paint. He misses that. Dallas is running back. They're up by 3, 17-14. Derrick Jones Jr. up and under and around. Wow. What a move by Derrick Jones Jr. 19-14 Dallas. Here we go. They're making that run that we said that they were going to make. It's the first quarter. Jaylen Brown's trying to get to the paint. Finds Tillman in the wing. Wing passes it to Tatum. Tatum now has Lively on him, looking to make some magic work. Going left. Tries to pull up. Great defense by Dallas. They get it to Holiday. Holiday tries to get a runner. He misses off the front of the rim. Dallas gets it and running. Josh Green has it on the left side. Passes it all the way across court. Three-pointer wing right side. Derrick Jones Jr. missed. Lively taps it out to Keebler. Rebound. Dallas. Here we go. Now they got it to Luka. Luka got Holiday on him. They're looking to switch with White. They're trying to get him. Here it is. Tillman and Luka. They double Luka quickly. Luka tries to get the foul by pump fake and Tillman fell for it. It is a 3-point foul with only 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Luka Doncic working his magic. Tillman jumped up and fell for it. Luka ran underneath him and got the foul. So Luka would go for 3 free throws. 19-14, 4:11 to go. Dallas is up in the first quarter. Luka on the free throw line for 3. Let's see if he can drain these. As we know, Luka was struggling. He actually hit all his free throws in game 3. He makes the first one. Derrick Jones. They're showing Derrick Jones Jr. up and under and around. Oh, what a beautiful play. That's one for the ages right there, to do that in the NBA Finals. Millions of people watching you. Luka going for the second free throw. Oh, he's making his free throws. He made his second. 21-14. Again, we knew Dallas was going to make this run. I said that was one of the keys for Boston to win this game, was to be able to withstand the run that Dallas was going to put on them in the first quarter. And if they can do that, they have a chance. But if Dallas can keep this up, Boston's going to be in trouble, and we'll have a game in Boston Monday night, the way Dallas is playing right now. So let's keep it going here. It's 21-14, 4:11 to go. Dallas is winning in the first quarter. Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Derrick Jones Jr. Everybody's on the board here. It's a great ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Great ball game. And Derek Lively as well. Derek Lively is stepped up. He had a three-pointer in the corner. Then he had the lob by Kyrie, which got the crowd energized. And Dallas is now on a run. This is definitely going to be a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Like all the other games were. I don't know why people were upset about Game 3. But we're having fun. We're watching again. This is a special Friday Night Exposure stream here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Y'all know what I do best on a Friday Night Exposure. I go live every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're about 5 minutes away from 9 p.m. Eastern. But this is a special stream as we're doing the finals subscriber stream. We're trying to reach 2,050 subscribers. So y'all go ahead and help us reach that mark. As we've been trying to get there right now, we're only at 2112, I believe, is the number right now. So y'all help us get to that number, share the content, let folks know about it as we are doing a special subscriber stream for tonight's podcast. This is the Friday Night Exposure with The Exposer. I'm your host, A. Johnny, The Exposer. Thank you for joining me. We're having some fun watching the NBA Finals. I'm doing my play-by-play. Bob Costas has been real fun. Thank you for everybody that's in the comment. Thank you to all our members. I know we got Ishmael, we got Travis in the building. Thank you guys for showing up. We got Samson, a Heat coacher. Shout out to Sion. We saw you in the chat as well. Shout out to King John, another GOAT James Kingdom member. You guys are all wonderful. We appreciate your contribution to the channel. Again, check out the membership here in GOAT James Kingdom. Become a member of the channel where you get special perks. Special things for you. It's only $4.99 to become a regular member, but there's other tiers, so check out each perks. Become a member of the channel, and then you can participate on the special Friday Night Exposure 50th episode, which will be in the next 3 episodes. This is the 47th episode. So once we get to the 50th, I'll be giving you guys my top 50 greatest players based off of a criteria that I created again and scoring my players. And we're going to see who lands where. And anybody who gets the closest to my top 10 and gets my top 10 will be able to win posters like these posters right here. They'll all be available for you guys. So become a member of the channel right here in GOAT James Kingdom so that you can have availability to do that, because it would only be available to members. If you're not a member of the channel, you won't be able to participate in the contest. In fact, it will be a members only show. You won't even be able to comment on this special show, which will be a 50th episode of the Friday Night Exposure. We're doing the 47th one right now. So, but we about to get back to the NBA Finals. Again, the score is 21-14. Luka Doncic is on the free throw line to finish off his 3 free throws to make it 22-14 with 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Luka misses the free throws. So, it's 21-14. Boston has the ball. Holiday brings it up, gets the screen by Tatum. Tatum gets the switch he wants by setting the screen. They get it to Hauser. Hauser catches the three-pointer and misses. Boy, they've been scared of Hauser. Boy, Hauser has been deadly from the three-point land, but he missed that one. And Dallas gets to respond now as Kyrie gets Tillman on him as well. They're doing a great job of getting Tillman and Horford onto Luka. And Kyrie works his magic, goes right to left, gets all the way to the paint, pull up mid-range. Well, really kind of close in the paint. But let's see what. Oh, Boston turns over the ball as Luka strips it from Holiday. And he's trying to take advantage of Holiday. He's going to post him up on the right side. Spins to his right shoulder. Oh, another basket. Boston is down 25-14 early in the first quarter. Oh, and another turnover by Drew Holiday as he tried to make a course pass. Drew Holiday has not turned over the ball all series, and he just had back-to-back turnovers. And Boston is now looking like they're in trouble as they're not responding well to this Dallas Maverick intensity. The crowd's into it. Luka's into it. Did Jason Kidd make those adjustments? Luka Doncic has 12 points. He's 5 of 7 from the field, 3 rebounds, and he's bringing up the ball now with Jaylen Brown meeting him at half court. They're looking to try to get a Horford on him. They don't get him on him. Luka picks up his dribble to shoot a little fadeaway mid-range. He missed it. They try to put back twice, and they missed it twice. Out of bounds on Boston. Dallas has the ball underneath the basket. Dallas had 2 times to score right there after that Luka mid-range, but they couldn't. Horford taps the ball out of bounds. Luka gets the ball into Kyrie on the right side corner. Kyrie working his magic versus White. Pump fakes, get all the way to the rim, and it rolls away. Wow, he missed the shot. Derek White pushing it up, trying to get the 5-on-4. Dallas plays great transition defense as they stop the ball. Left-hand side, Jaylen Brown working against Green, finds Horford in the corner. They try to swing it to Jason Tatum, who penetrates all the way, does a Euro and gets the basket, ends the Dallas run. It is now 25-16. Dallas is up. Luka got the ball again, working it against Horford, trying to body Horford. They call a foul on Horford as he contested it. Luka tried to body him and do his little fadeaway one-legger, but they call a foul on Al Horford for contesting the shot. Oh, man, I don't know where was the foul there. That was a little ticky-tack call, but they gave it to him. The NBA needs money. They won a Game 5. They didn't call that. So Luka goes to the free throw line for 2. Break. Hit the front iron. 2:18 to go in the first quarter. 25-16. Dallas is leading right now. Can Boston withstand it? What's going on? There's a lot of pressure. A lot of stuff going on right now. Thank you for joining me as we doing a special subscriber stream right here, y'all. We trying to reach 2,500 subscribers. Follow us on Discord, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We are all over the place. This is a special subscriber stream. We're trying to reach 2,250 subscribers as we're right now at 2,212. Luka goes for the second free throw. That one goes in. Good job, Luka. So now Dallas is up 26-16, 10-point lead with 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Boston is looking to try to respond now as they have Tatum, Brown, Horford, Hauser, and White on the floor at the same time. Oh, excuse me. Now we have Tatum trying to dribble past Washington. Washington stays close, but Jason Tatum still takes the shot up. He's looking for the foul, but they're not calling it. 18-26. Here we go. Luka Doncic trying to work on Tatum after they get the switch. They call a foul on Tatum as he's trying to play defense. And Tatum looks frustrated as the referees is not giving him any love, but he is playing well. Oh my God, they could have called a foul there, but they didn't. They gave P.J. Washington the benefit of the doubt. So Tatum gets the foul, or fouls Luka Doncic. Al Horford's going to go take a break now as they bring Holiday back in. Oh, and it's a turnover. Oh, man, they almost had it. Boston almost had a free layup. Hauser couldn't get to it. The ball went out of bounds. He couldn't get to it. Tatum is emotional right now. Tatum really wants to win this game. Here we go. Boston brings the ball in. We got Holiday, swings it to the left to Brown. Brown trying to work his magic, gets it back to Holiday. Holiday takes all the way to the rim with a left-handed underneath shot. Missed it. Kyrie pulls up from 25. He missed it, but who is that? That is Josh Green with a putback dunk. Oh, my God. The role players for Dallas is stepping up, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we needed to see from Dallas's role players. They are stepping up tonight. Boston is down 10, 28-18, 1:10 to go in the first quarter. Here goes Jason Tatum trying to dribble to the paint. They're just bullying him, pushing him. Ball loose. Guys are flying on the floor. Hauser's on it. It is a jump ball with him and Josh Green. Wow. They are letting this action go. Boston cannot get nothing. They're letting Dallas play physical. But Dallas wants it. Dallas is trying hard. No box out by Boston. Josh Green, easy dunk. Excuse me. Wow, Josh Green. What a dunk by Josh Green. So we have a jump ball on the free throw line on Boston's side. Again, we're going left to right. Boston has the right side. It's Hauser and Green. And Boston wins the tip. Oh, White catches it from 30 and hits it. What a shot by Derek White. The shot clock was going down. It was less than 3 seconds, and he had to shoot it. 21-28. Dallas is winning, 47 seconds left to go. Kyrie has the ball on the right side. Pull up from 27. He drains it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas is up 31-21. Boston has the ball, left side. Jaylen Brown dribbles right to left, takes Green all the way, but misses. Looking for the foul. They're not giving it. Kyrie dribbles, pulls up, passes it to Washington, and Washington hits the three. Washington hits a wing three, and now Boston is down by 13 points, 34-21. Dallas is playing phenomenal. They're shooting 58% from the field. Boston's only shooting 40% from the field. It's getting very intense here as now Jason Tatum and Derrick Jones Jr. going at it with Brown stepping into it. They're over here cussing and getting each other's face. You ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, they are talking. Here we go. Intensity, ladies and gentlemen. Intensity. Let's go. This is what we talk about. This is the NBA Finals. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. Now we have Boston with the ball. Holiday on the top with Keebler on him. They trying to get it to Tatum. Tatum wants it. Tatum's upset. There's a 5-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 9 seconds to go in the game. Pump fake. Jason Tatum from 27. He missed it. Dallas. Oh, there is Dallas ball as Jaylen Brown knocks the ball out. 3.3 seconds to go. Looks like Dallas is going to hold on to a double-digit lead in the first quarter with 3.3 seconds left. 34-21 Dallas lead. Again, we knew they were going to come out firing. Give it their all. They don't want to be swept. They got pride. Here we go. They're going to run a play. They're going to get it to Kyrie. Kyrie shoots it from the three-pointer and misses it. What they call a foul on Washington. Illegal screen. It's going to be Boston's ball. 1.9 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Did he step? Oh no. Kyrie stepped out of bounds. Kyrie stepped out of bounds, so that's a turnover. Now Boston has 1.9 seconds to get a play off, to get a shot off. Let's see what they do. They have Derek White, Pritchard, Hauser, Tatum, and Holiday on the floor. You got Lively defending the inbounder, which is Derek White. Derek White's at midcourt. Pritchard gets the ball on the right wing, shoots it, but gets it blocked. But he stepped out of bounds. My God, these guys don't know where the out of bounds is. They don't know the space of the basketball court. That's a turnover by Boston. 1 second left to go. That took 0.9 seconds off the clock. Here we go. Let's see if Dallas has anything under their sleeve for a 1 second shot, as they will be inbounding the ball on Boston sides of the floor. They're on the left side. They passed it into Kyrie. Kyrie couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's going to be the end of the first quarter with Luka Doncic and Kyrie both have 22 points to start off in the first half, which is more than what Boston has, which is only 21. And it's a 34-21 lead. Dallas is up in the first quarter of the NBA Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great ball game. Luka Doncic has 13 points. Kyrie has 9. Jason Tatum is trying to get the MVP, but it's not working because they're not winning. You have to win to get the MVP. You're not Jerry West. Rest in peace to Jerry West. So, yeah, man, this is an interesting situation here. Like I said, Dallas was going to come out firing. We all knew that. So now that they came out firing, did Boston withstand it? Has Boston been able to withstand the run that we said? Because a 13-point lead is really nothing. There's a lot of ball game left. So Boston still has a chance to make it a game. But can Dallas hold fort? Dallas is playing phenomenal. The refs are allowing them to play physical, so that Boston's going to have to deal with that. You're going to have to get your shots. So let's see what happens here. This is an interesting situation because, again, Boston does not want to. Well, maybe Boston does want to go back home and win it on their home floor. Boston don't want to lose this game. They definitely want to win. Yeah, the Mavs are starting out well. They came out firing. Well, if you want to join the actual show, you can join the show when I put up the link at halftime, and we can discuss it at halftime. Again, we also go live every Sunday, noon Eastern time. Besides going live on a Friday night exposure, we also go live noon Eastern time with the GOAT James Kingdom show, where Brandon and I talk about the GOAT conversation to have fun. So you can definitely join us then. We put the link up there. The link will be up shortly after today's halftime, and also at the end of the game. So Luka's playing some defense. They're showing the keys to that. All right. But tonight it is the Friday night exposure with the Exposer. It is a special subscriber stream right here where we're doing play-by-play of the NBA Finals. I'm your host, A. Johnny, doing the play-by-play commentary and even color commentary. I'm everything for you guys today. I'm your host, I'm your color commentary, and I'm also your a play-by-play commentary. So we're going to have some fun watching the NBA Finals. It's actually been a great Finals. Boston is up 3-0. Dallas is trying to keep the series alive by winning today. If Boston wins, they'll be raising a banner to start the season next year. If not, we'll have a game Monday night right here at 8:30. You can join me on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. I'll be doing it again on Monday at 8. We'll be ready for another stream if that's going to work. If not, it'll be the Miami Heat Hour on Monday, where we'll be talking about Jimmy Butler and how he's responsible for why we have today's NBA Finals. But again, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing a special Friday Night Exposure show. This is your host, A. Johnny, the Exposer. Thank you for joining me as we are doing the NBA Finals stream. We have Dallas up 34-21. With the first quarter is over. Luka Doncic has 13 points. He is balling out for them. Also, Kyrie has 19 points. Boston started off hot with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, but as of right now, it's still just Jason Tatum as he's struggling and he's showing his emotions and the frustrations with the referees. So we're back in action as Dallas get the ball. They're going from right to left. We got Exum on the floor. We got Green on the floor. We got Luka on the floor with Lively and PJ Washington. They get a post up on the left block with Luka. He goes to his right shoulder, misses the hook over Jaylen Brown. Rebound Boston. Here comes White. He passes it to Tatum. Tatum gets right past Lively, tries to do an actual Euro step, but Euro steps right into Josh Green, who steals the ball from him. A turnover by Boston, a forced turnover by Dallas, as they're trying to now get Luka and Xavier Tillman there. Tillman is trying his best to stay in front of him. He can't. Luka passes it out to a wide open Washington, who missed the three-pointer, but Dallas gets the rebound. Exum has the ball on top of the key with Pritchard on him. They're trying to get it to Luka, but Tillman is doing a great job of denying the ball. Doesn't matter. Josh Green gets all the way to the paint, does a floater over the whole Boston defense. 36-21, Dallas. Jaylen Brown has the ball, passes it to Pritchard now. Pritchard passes it to the corner to Tatum. Tatum finds Brown open to White. White finds Tatum in the baseline. Tatum goes up for the shot. He misses it. Dallas got the ball. Jason Tatum cannot seem to find any shot that's contested. Boston is missing everything as they're shooting 36% from the field. Dallas gets an open corner three by Exum. He drains it. 39-21. Boston calls a timeout. They don't like what they're seeing here. Mazzulla needs to talk it over. Guys, this is not looking good. Like I said, if they were not going to be able to withstand Dallas's early run, this might be a blowout for Boston, and Dallas might just go ahead and push this one to a Game 5 the way it's looking. They are all playing great. They're getting everything from their role players. They're playing Luka off the ball, like I said they needed to do a little bit in Game 3, and they're doing it now in Game 4. Wow, this is a great game by Dallas. They are officially up 39-21, an 18-point lead, 10:27 to go in the second quarter. Boston does not look like they want to win tonight. They look like they're struggling. They're struggling. They're not getting their shots. It's not looking well. It's not looking well for them. It's really looking bad. We asked how will Luka and Dallas respond. They are responding well. They are responding well. They are there, ladies and gentlemen. Again, y'all, this is the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. Y'all know what we do best. We're here to have fun on a Friday night, man. This is the Friday night stream, man. So it's a great finals. It's a great finals. We're seeing two good teams go at it right now. Boston is just a good team, but right now we can see Dallas is fighting and showing why they made the finals. So if we really take a look at what's going on with Boston, Boston right now is shooting 22% from the three-point land. They're 2 of 9. They're 8 of 22 from the field. They're shooting 36% from the field. That's why they're down 18. It's total opposite for Dallas. Dallas is shooting 57% from the field. They're shooting 4 of 9 from the three-point land, which is 44%. And they only have 4 turnovers, while Boston has 5 turnovers, which we stated before, some costly turnovers as well, and they're fouling, and they're just not playing well right now. They only got Jason Tatum, which is in double figures with 11 points. After that, they got a Derek White three-pointer. They got Jaylen Brown 4 points and a Tillman three-point play. And after that, they have not been able to really generate any baskets or any good looks on top of that. So maybe Boston's going to have to figure out some in-game adjustments. Mazzola has been getting great credit for what he's been doing all finals. And now he's going to finally have to really make some real adjustments, right? Because we talked about that. They haven't really been able to do any adjustments. They haven't have a need to. Everything's been working for them, but Dallas is finally playing some good on-ball defense, keeping the Celtics in front of them, not letting the Celtics just get any shot that they want. You see what I'm saying? Mavs 5 offensive rebounds, Celtics 0. That's a great call out by you, Naz. That's a great call out by you. Yeah, again, they are out there hustling. Dallas wants it. Dallas is trying to win it. Dallas is out here. Like I said, we said that they were going to do that. I said that was going to be one of the keys to Boston winning this game is if withstanding this early run by Dallas. And right now, Dallas is running away with the game if Boston doesn't get it together. Because right now, Dallas is doing everything. They're hustling. All their guys. They're even getting putbacks, man. We got Josh Green getting a putback dunk. They're tipping balls. They're jumping on the floor for balls. They're doing everything in their power to push this to a game 5 and see how far they can push Boston in this series. Because Boston is up 3-0, and if Boston wants to win a championship tonight, they're gonna have to play better. But Dallas has something to say about it. Dallas has something to say. Was he out of bounds? Oh, he was out of bounds. Some people say he stepped out of bounds. Did they review that? Do they get to review that? Does that get taken away? I'm watching the game without volume, so I don't know what happened. It's 36-21, so it looks like they did take that three-pointer away by Exum as he had his heel on the line. Again, Dallas has 18 rebounds to Boston 7, so you're right, Naz. They're over there getting on the boards, which shows a part of their hustle. So now we got Jaylen Brown trying to work his magic, gets the ball to Pritchard on the left slot. Pritchard in and out, legitimately, I mean in and out, but Tillman gets the rebound and was fouled underneath the basket by Luka. It will be Boston's ball. Wow. That shot by Pritchard legitimately, I mean, trickled in and out. Oh, that's one of those. Those are bad. They're going to call a shooting foul. It is a shooting foul, and Tillman will go to the free throw line. So it's only 10 minutes left to go. We've got a lot of basketball left. We've only played 14 minutes of basketball. Boston is down 21-36. It is not a shooting foul as Boston is taken out on the left side. They got Jason Tatum, Tillman, Brown, White, and Pritchard on the floor. Dallas is running with Kleber, Lively, Luka, Exum, and Josh Green. So let's see if Boston can stop this run. They get Pritchard, who gets to the paint and tries to shoot a pull-up little jumper right there, a little 10-footer, but he missed it. Dallas got the rebound. They're going to try to pass it to Lively quickly, but Lively on a screen and roll doesn't get it. It's Boston's ball. They're running. Here we go. Jaylen Brown's trying to attack, and he does, but they finally call a foul. The first shooting foul for Dallas in a while. Exum gets called for fouling Jaylen Brown as Jaylen Brown tries to attack the basket and make one over him. Oh, yeah, that's a foul. Yeah, that's a foul. So Jaylen Brown will go to the free throw line for 2 to get his first points since early first quarter. He missed the first free throw. Oh, not good. Again, Boston, you want to win this game, you're going to have to hit these free throws. They always say that one of the hardest things to win in the NBA is the closeout game of a series. This is a closeout game for Boston. It's not going to be easy. The refs are not going to give it to you. The team is not going to give it to you. You're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to earn it. All right, so we got Jaylen Brown making the second free throw. It is now 22-36. Dallas is leading, 9:32 to go in the second quarter. Jaylen Brown has 5 points. We have Luka Doncic with Pritchard on it. Pritchard now gets the switch with Tillman, so now Luka wants to work on him. He goes all the way to the left. Pump fakes. Gets a pass to Exum on the right slot wing. He hits that. Exum hits another big three. Well, hits the first three because the other one was taken away. So it's 39-22. Boston's trying to find a way to get back into this ball game as Jaylen Brown hits a corner left three-pointer to respond. Now it's 25-39. Luka Doncic brings the ball up. They got Tillman on him. He's working on Tillman. Goes to the right. Gets all the way to the paint. Spin to his left shoulder. Does the fadeaway one-legger, but misses. Jaylen Brown gets the ball on the right side. Kyrie's trying to stick him. They're looking to help. Pritchard gets open because Keebler was helping. He shoots the three, and he misses. But Exum gets the ball, and now he's pushing, trying to get ahead of the defense. But Boston plays great transition defense. He gives it to Kyrie, who Kyrie now tries to work with White. White is looking to pass it to Keebler because Keebler has Pritchard on him in the paint, and he posts up Pritchard, and Pritchard has no choice but to foul. But that's a on the floor foul, not a shooting foul. So it'll be outside out for Dallas. Luka finding the wide open man in Exum for the three-pointer. Again, we know Dallas role players have not been playing well. They need them to play well if they're going to win this series. They need to hit those open shots just like that. So now we got Dallas with the ball. Exum in the corner left side, dribbles all the way to the paint, dribbles out to the top of the key, looking to get the ball to the right guy. He has Derek White on him. He's trying to work his magic. Backs him down. They got Kyrie to the right side. Kyrie shoots a fadeaway three-pointer. Rebound Gafford. Gafford tries to go up with it, and it is a foul on Derek White. Gafford will be going to the free throw line. Boston is out here reeling. Dallas is doing everything. They're getting the offensive glass. They're hustling. They're forcing turnovers. Boston is trying to find a way back into this game, but Dallas is not letting it happen. Again, it is a 39-25 lead. Now it's 40-25 as Gafford hit his first free throw. And now they're bringing in Sam Hauser. Jason Tatum's on the floor as well. Al Horford. They're taking off Pritchard as Pritchard is looking bad. Again, Porzingis is available for this game, but they have not let him play yet. So we got Tatum, Hauser, Brown, Horford, and Holiday on the floor for Boston. As Gafford missed the second free throw, Dallas is going to keep Exum, Kleber, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, and Gafford on the floor. Let's see what Boston can do. We got Jaylen Brown working the left side. They got the switch with Luka. Luka pokes the ball away, staying in front of him. Luka is sitting in his chair. Holiday attacks Keebler as he gets the ball, goes all the way to the paint, tries to take a left-hand hook, missed it. We haven't seen Holiday since game 2, to be honest with you. But we got Dallas working their magic. Horford against Luka. Step back three from the right side. Luka bricks it. The ball goes out of bounds. Dallas has done a great job of getting the switch that they want. They're doing a great job of that. So now let's see. We got Holiday working on Luka. Passes it to the left side to Brown. Brown shoots the three. He misses it. Boston can't hit the side of a barn right now. They're 3 for 13 from the three-point land. Luka dribbles all the way to the paint, loses the ball, but Kyrie catches in the left-hand corner, passes it back to Luka in the paint. Luka gets fouled and won. Wow, Dallas is really taking control of this game, 42-25. Boston doesn't look like they are in this one right now because they're trying, but they seem to just be a step slow on every play. As now Luka Doncic will go to the free throw line to try to finish out a three-point play. He has 15 points in 15 minutes, 6 of 12 from the field. His team is up 42-25 with 7:03 left to go. There's a lot of time left to go in this ball game, but he's looking to give his team right now an 18-point lead with this free throw right here. Luka takes the free throw and makes it. So now it's 43-25. Dallas is up. It's a big matchup, ladies and gentlemen. A big, big matchup. And now we're seeing why Dallas is one of the best teams in the league. So now Derek White shoots a three, and it's an air ball, ladies and gentlemen. Derek White shoots an air ball from a catch and shoot from the left side. Boston's got to find some answers here. If not, it's going to be the end of the game. They're 9 of 29 from the field. That is not good. Boston has to find a way to put the ball in the rim. They haven't been able to do it. Now we got Hauser trying to stick Luka on a free throw. Luka posting him up, step back, one leg, fade away. Luka Doncic, 20-point lead for the Dallas Mavericks. 45-25, 6:35 to go. Another timeout by Boston. Mazzola is not in. He doesn't like what he's seeing here. You guys were talking crap about Luka. Now Luka's over here playing defense, making his shot. Yeah, that's right. Luka's cooking. Luka is cooking. Pritchard has been horrible. You're correct on that one right there. Seems like Kyrie calling for Game 5 was the thing. But I don't think he wanted it to be 3-1 going into Game 5. But it don't matter. They're going to have a Game 5. If Dallas continues to play this way and if Boston can't find a way to respond and get themselves back into this ball game, which is going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. Dallas is not playing around. They're doing all the things that we said we needed to do. They're hiding Luka on defense, but even with Luka being called out or being approached, he has not disappointed us today. He's played great defense, and now Boston got to find a way to put the ball in the basket. Besides Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, no one else can really score for them. Derek White hit 1-3, but that was really it. And after that, really, Boston doesn't have nothing else. Luka has 18 points. Like usual, Luka start off on fire. It's usually he's tailed off in the second half because it's just difficult to keep it up. So let's see if they can keep it up. But it's going to be a great ball game, even if Dallas wins this by a blowout, because obviously we get to appreciate how good Dallas is playing, right? Because Boston is trying. It's not like Boston's not trying. We're just seeing a little different strategy from Dallas. For one, they're playing better defense. Again, obviously defense is effort, so they're giving us an effort on the defensive side. Secondly, they're finding ways to get Luka on Tillman and Horford. They didn't do a good job in games 1 and 2 with that. They did a little bit of a good job with it in game 3, but today's game they're doing a phenomenal job. Whoever Tillman is guarding, how Al Horford is guarding, are setting the screens well enough so that they have to make that switch, and that's what's causing Boston some trouble right now, because they don't have any answer for what Dallas is doing. Dallas is scoring left and right, so they got to do some things. They're getting their shots, they're getting their lobs, they're getting dunks, they're getting their open three-pointers, they're hitting their open three-pointers. So Boston's going to have to find a way to really figure out what to do, because if they don't, they're going to get blown out tonight, and we're going to be back here Monday night for another Game 5 and another NBA Finals stream here, where we get another chance to try to reach the 2250 mark. So y'all go ahead and share the content, let people know GOAT James Kingdom is going live and doing NBA Finals. That's what we are here, man. Yeah, what kind of adjustment will Boston make? Well, one thing they're going to have to do is they're probably going to have to do a better job running some plays. Those little screening rolls are not working anymore. to just get Luka. Luka's playing good defense now. So they're going to have to do a better job of getting to the paint, because that's how they've been able to score, is getting to the paint and moving the ball. We have not seen them rotate the ball very well. Even when they got a couple of open shots, it's kind of rush shots. So they're just going to have to do a better job getting to the paint, and they're probably going to have to switch up how they've been doing it, because Dallas is doing a good job on these screen and rolls, and Luka's doing a good job defensively. So that's the key thing right now. So here we go. We got Boston with the ball, back in action, 6:20 to go, 45-25. They get Jason Tatum now, who's playing on Kyrie, trying to bully his way on Kyrie, and they're going to call a foul on Jason Tatum, offensive foul. So Jason Tatum's trying to get too physical with Kyrie. He's been emotional all game. He's trying real hard, but that's great defense by Kyrie. And yep, that is a charge. Great job by Kyrie Irving. And he's poking and prodding. Oh, man. Jason Tatum is really frustrated. To another turnover, though. That is another turnover. So here we go. Dallas is bringing the ball back up. Again, it's not Luka bringing up the ball as much. They're playing Luka off the ball a lot more as well. But he has Hauser on him. Hauser is sticking Luka. Luka's working his magic on the right side. Dribbles all the way to the baseline right. Gets all the way to the paint without contest. And they actually call a foul. It's another and one. Luka Doncic has 20 points and a 22-point lead now by Dallas. Boston is looking scared now. You can see it in their face. Oh, man, Hauser. That's a bad defensive play by Hauser. Horrible. So Luka's going to take the three-point shot here. Free throw. He makes it. It's a three-point play. It's 48-25, 23-point lead. Whew. Excuse me, folks. It is late for me. And here we go. We got 5:47 left to go. Boston's trying to score. They got Hauser passing it back out to Tatum as he tried to go to the paint, but he couldn't get there. Great defense by Boston. They get the rotation that they look as far as the ball movement. Wide open three by Derek White, but the rebound couldn't be corralled by Horford, as now Dallas is running and they stop the transition. And again, it is Hauser on Luka on the left side. This time Luka's trying to dribble to the middle of the court, dribbles right, dribbles left, pump fakes the three, gets the shot, but gets to Kyrie. Kyrie dribbles all the way to the paint and gets the shot. Dallas is now up 25-50. There's not too much Boston can do now but play their game, because Dallas is playing theirs. Hauser, three-pointer in the corner. He makes it and responds. Ends the Dallas run, as Dallas has been just scoring left and right. Boston hasn't scored in a while. Boston is shooting 32% from the field and only 4 of 16 from the three-point land. They are not playing good. They get the switch again with Hauser on Luka. Luka dribbles all the way to his right, pull up for about 12 foot, makes it right there from the baseline. 12-footer. Luka is dogging them right now. Luka is a beast. 23 points for Luka, 9 of 15 from the field. Jason Tatum gets the ball wide open to Holiday, and Holiday misses the little floater right at the rim. He is not shooting the ball well at all. Exum gets all the way to the paint after the screen and roll, but he misses it. And a rebound by Horford, and gets it to White. White's trying to get all the way to the paint with Gafford there on him. Gafford fouls him on the floor before he can get the free layup. Good foul by Gafford. Instead of giving up the free layup. 28-52. Dallas is up. Dallas is doing all the right things tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They are doing all the right things right now. They are playing great basketball, and they are trying to win this game. Boston is still trying to figure out how to get a good shot. Luka gets his foul called on him as Derek White tried to pump fake and go around him on the left side corner to get to the baseline. But Luka was sitting down playing his defense, couldn't rotate his feet quick enough. So that'll be his second foul. Side out, Boston will be bringing it out. They take Luka out to bring in Exum. You got Lively, Exum, Josh Green, Kyrie Irving, and Lively on the floor, and Derek Jones Jr., And then we have Brown, Tatum, Hauser, Horford, White for Boston. Brown has the ball, gets the switch with Kyrie on him, dribbles to his left, goes to his right, gets all the way to the paint, passes out to Derek White, who's open, who rotates it to Tatum. Tatum, who finds Derek White open, but they call 3 second. What do they call? Offensive 3 seconds? Turnover by Boston. Boston cannot get their shots as Dallas is rotating on every possession. They're doing everything well. What was the call? Travel? They call it travel? I don't know what happened there. But man, it's not looking good. It is not looking good. Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks has the Boston Celtics on the ropes right now. They are firing back in Game 4 at home to make sure that they can push this to a Game 5 back in Boston Monday night. And Boston is trying their best, but maybe Boston just doesn't have enough tonight. I called it out. Sturdy asked me. I said Boston was gonna blow them out tonight, but I am completely off because it is all Dallas from the tip off. Dallas is up big time behind Luka Doncic play, who has 23 points. Basically, it's a 24-point ball game, 52-28. We got 3:47 left to go in the second quarter, as this has been actually a long-winded second quarter, not fourth quarter, I'm sorry, the second quarter. So let's see if we can get back into this action. Thank you for joining me on another special Friday night exposure with the Exposer. Y'all know I usually do a show with a special topic, but today's a special Friday night because we have the NBA Finals, Game 4. And Boston has the ball now. They're bringing it out. They got Josh Green pulling it up against Derek White. Lively gets the ball on the left elbow. Passes it to Kyrie on a dribble handoff. Kyrie now has Tatum on him. He's trying to work his magic on that elbow. He goes right, goes left. Dribbles all the way to the baseline. Tries to shoot a left-handed hook. Misses, and the ball goes out of bounds on Dallas. Boston's ball. Here we go. Jrue Holiday trying to get the magic working. He has Luka on him. Dribble handoff to Brown. Brown now has the ball. They rotate the ball all the way to the corner. Jason Tatum dribbles to the baseline. Misses the shot, but finally gets the foul call. Typical NBA late foul call. They wait till the shot was missed to call it. And that's what we got now. Jason Tatum's going to the free throw line. And that is a foul. He almost makes it too. Yep, he hit him on the elbow. So Jason Tatum makes his first free throw. It's 29-52. Besides Jason Tatum right now, Boston doesn't have anybody who wants to step up and say, hey, let me help y'all. Jaylen Brown does have 8 points, but he is 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from the three-point line. He's inefficient. Derek White's 1 of 5 from the field, all from the three-point line. Nobody else is really helping out. Jrue Holiday is 0 for 4, as we have Jason Tatum made both free throws, so now it's 52-30. Derrick Jones Jr. almost loses the ball. Lively gets it back out and passes it to Kyrie, open for the three-pointer. He misses, but Lively again with the rebound, passes it out to Luka, and they are calling a foul on Derek White. So they calling a foul on Derek White after Lively got the rebound. He tried to poke the ball out of Lively's hand. And that means Dallas goes to the free throw line because they're in the bonus. Lively misses his first free throw. It is a 52-30 ball game. Dallas has Lively on the free throw line for a second free throw. That one goes in. So now it's 53-30. 2:57 left to go. Boston has the ball. Jrue Holiday on the right side. He has Luka on him. They're trying to get the switch so that Tatum can get him, but they get the ball to Brown, who attacks the basket. And Derrick Jones Jr. says, not in here. Protecting the rim. Something Dallas has not done very well this whole series, and they're doing a great job of it tonight. Oh, what a block shot by Derrick Jones Jr. as he's taking off of the floor. So Boston will take the ball out underneath the basket. Right side of the floor, they get Jaylen Brown the ball. They get it to Horford on the wing. Horford rotates the ball to Holiday. Holiday gets the ball to a wide open corner three-pointer for Jaylen Brown. He misses. Wow, Jaylen Brown, 3 of 9 now from the field. He had a slow start in game 3, and it came back firing. Oh, man, Dallas had a wide open three-pointer, but trying to chase him off the three-point line. Josh Green gets fouled by Jaylen Brown from the three-point line. Boston can't seem to get a break. Everything not going their way. How is that a foul? It's a foul. So, Jalen Green misses his first free throw. He gets 3 of them, though. We got referee Gucci Man out there. Shout out to Gucci Man referee. Boston's Celtics bags are ready for Boston. Yeah, they want to go back home and win it, right? That's Jaylen Brown's 3rd foul, so he will not be seeing any more action in this half. There's only 2:24 left to go, as that was a 2-pointer, looks like they gave for Josh Green. So his 54-30, Dallas is up. Josh Green hits 1 of the 2 free throws. They have double the amount of rebounds that Boston have, 26-24. Jrue Holiday shoots a 3-pointer, catch and shoot, misses it. Not gonna happen. He ain't hit nothing today. He ain't been doing nothing. They got Pritchard back on the floor with Derek White, Holiday, Jason Tatum, and Horford. So they're running a small lineup, and Luka goes straight to work because he knows he has the barbecue chicken. Pritchard is on it. It's barbecue chicken. Pritchard tried to get the rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds. Dallas ball underneath the basket on their right side. They get it to Kyrie on the right side. Kyrie looking to work his magic versus White. Step back 3-pointer. He misses it. Derek Lively taps it out to Keebler. Keebler gets it to Luka on the left side. Luka shoots the 3. He misses. Rebound Holiday. 1:40 to go. Boston's looking to try to make this a run. Try to hopefully get it under 20 before halftime. It's a 24-point lead. We have Jason Tatum working his magic on the left side. Kyrie's on him, playing his defense. Not letting him get in around. Tough defense, but he fouls him. As Jason Tatum goes right and then spins to his left side, forcing Kyrie to foul him. Kyrie sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line with 1:27 left to go in this ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, all the hustle points are going to Dallas, as they got more rebounds, more offensive rebounds, and second chance points. Second chance points is 10-0. Offensive rebounds is 8-2. Total rebounds 28-12. Those are all hustle points, all effort stats. That shows you who's out here trying harder and playing hard. We see Dallas is not giving up at all. So shout out to them. Great job for them. So we got Tatum on the line, who has 14 points. He hit the first one. He's going for the second one now. It's 31-54. He hits the second one, 32-54. It is a serious matchup here, ladies and gentlemen, as we are trying to figure out if Dallas is going to be able to push a Game 5, as they have a 22-point lead here. They go Keebler to the... Oh, my God. Pritchard is just out here fouling. They need to get Pritchard off the floor. Pritchard, why are you playing bad defense like this, Pritchard? That is just horrible defense by Pritchard, as Keebler tried to pump fake him, and he let Keebler spin to his right side, and all he did was foul Keebler. Horrible defense by Pritchard, sending Keebler to the line. 1:11 to go in the second quarter. Keebler went on ahead and made the first free throw. It's now 55-32. Boston down to Dallas. It's been a great game for Dallas and Dallas fans. Boston fans look like they might have to wait. Might have to wait till Monday, and we'll have another special show again on Monday. If y'all want, we'll be right here. You can join me and have a great show with me and watch the NBA Finals. It's actually been great doing this, man. I'm having fun doing this. Seeing how hard it is to be a color commentator. So now we got Jason Tatum trying to work his magic. Gets all the way to the paint. Misses his shot. And it's a rebound, Dallas. Boston can't get a break. Here comes Luka all the way to the left side. Right off the glass. Wow. Wow. 25 points for Luka. 58-32. Dallas is winning. Boston's trying to figure out something. They playing step back defense on Holiday. Holiday says, fuck it, I'll shoot it. And he makes it. Finally gets his first points of the game. 35 points for Boston. 58 for Dallas. There's about a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 19 seconds left to go. Luka has the ball trying to work his magic. They finally get Al Horford on him. He's working his magic. Goes right, goes left, goes back right. Passes it to Keebler in the corner. Wide open. And Keebler hits it. 61-35. Dallas is blowing this game out, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Boston going down the lane, trying to get a wide open shot. They don't get it off in time. And it is over, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Jason Tatum is talking to Scott Foster. Oh my God, now I know what's happening. Scott Foster's out here, ladies and gentlemen. The NBA #1 referee, Scott Foster. We know what happens when Scott Foster's on the floor. Celtics wants to win on their home floor. Honest to God, what you saying there, man? I had Dallas winning today and from the poll. Ishmael trying to backtrack right now. Ishmael, after even talking crap this 30, he trying to go ahead and trying to cap now. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Boston down 61-35 as Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks have responded well. They are trying to send this game to a Game 5 Monday night where Dallas will have another chance to actually send this series back again. I'll put the link up for anybody who wants to join me and have a discussion during the halftime show. As it's been a great half for anybody. Again, y'all can join us on Discord. We are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. We doing big things. Ishmael that says your device disconnected. Y'all make sure to join us on the Discord channel. Y'all know what we do here. We are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. We doing big things. It is Game 4 of the NBA Finals. What's going on, Ishmael? How you doing, bro?
Hey, Johnny. I swear to God, I had Dallas winning today. I swear, I swear on everything. I swear I had Dallas winning today. I just thought that, because I remember Kyrie did say that we're going to see y'all in Game 5, but I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I think Boston is going to win the series. I thought they was going to win no matter what. I was just saying I was right. Like, they have more depth. Like, they're a more complete team. And so I just thought that, you know, they would win all that narratives about, you know, the East is weak and they're having a cakewalk. It doesn't take away from the fact that whatever the narrative is going to be, that Boston was going to be the better team at the end of the day. So, but yeah.
So you're a part of the 31% that said that Boston was not going to sweep tonight. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say?
I swear to God. I swear on everything. I swear on everything I picked that. No matter how many jokes I'm talking about with Luka, I swear I thought Dallas was going to win today. I really did.
I called Boston blowing it out, and I was completely wrong.
Well, it's not over yet. I mean, it's like this. As long as the NBA team doesn't doesn't lead by 30, you got to at least lead by 30 now in order to win. If they don't lead by 30, then it's not over. You know, you never know. But I just thought I think Dallas just at least wanted a little bit more respect, you know, over this series and not have a complete sweep. So, yeah, that's what I think about it. But other than that, I think that even though it's been lopsided, I think that the series to me has been it's been pretty competitive for the most part. I think that, you know, I enjoy competitive sports. I enjoy competitive basketball as a spectator, and so I do like the fact that what I'm looking at. But yeah, I never had any sides or anything. I just thought that, you know, whoever wins, I thought it was going to be Boston at the end of the day. And I think that's the most important thing. I think people are just really stuck with the narratives, and they hate Boston so much that they pick the Dallas Mavericks no matter what. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, again, shout out to the Dallas Mavericks. They're doing a great job. You know, like what's the name here? Takeable Pound said here. Jason Kidd's doing a great job. They made some great adjustments today. They're finding Horford and Spencer on Luka a lot in this game, and it's boded well. As we know, Luka's on fire. So it's definitely a good job by Dallas, man. I didn't really think Boston would sweep them. It just felt that way, especially after what happened in Game 3. But obviously, Dallas took offense to a lot of this stuff that they heard about them, and they're you know,
yeah, that was crazy. That was a low IQ moment at the last 4 minutes by Luka. Like it's like I don't even think he was intending to take a charge. It's just like he was just sliding his feet, and then happened to be some contact, and then he just made it look like a charge in the process. Like they needed him as much, you know, offensively as possible, because, you know, he can be clutch in those moments. So I just don't, you know, I think that, you know, they kind of gave them the game away, you know, with that. And then they had to waste a timeout on it, and they didn't even get the challenge themselves. So that was some real crazy stuff. Like, you know, and they didn't even have Porzingis too. So at that point,
Porzingis is not playing. He's available, but he's not. He hasn't played yet, not 1 minute.
Yeah, so, I mean that's wild.
Yeah, man. Again, man. Listen, man. These guys are great players. That's why they're here. This is the NBA Finals. These are the two best teams all year, and you know, Dallas is showing up, man. So shout out to them, man. And Marlon said here tonight's game belongs to Vegas.
Yeah, some people say, what was it? Foster, the referee, he's reffing today. So
Scott
I mean,
Foster,
I guess
he's there. He's right there.
Yeah.
I just saw him. He's got Jason Tatum's all in his face, all in his face.
Yeah,
Upset.
so I guess you know, the NBA called him upon to make sure there wasn't no sweep going on today, so they can at least extend the series a few more days, you know, so they can make some more money and whatnot. I feel like the NBA season was kind of fast, maybe because I didn't watch that many other teams play, you know.
It was actually, when you really think about it though, if you really think about when the whole in-season tournament started, and to me it's been a long season for me, because obviously, you know, being a content creator and keeping up with from games night in and night out. But man, thinking about when the Lakers won the in-season tournament, thinking about things the way they are now, like there's so much that happened in this NBA season that we can go back. Brandon and I are thinking about doing a review of the whole season once the finals are over on one of these Sunday afternoon shows, and bring back just so we can remember what happened this year. But it was a good NBA season. It was successful so far for me. I felt comfortable.
Maybe because I mostly watched the Lakers game. Like I don't really watch a lot of the new guys. I did watch the Warriors a little bit since I'm from the Bay Area, and I did watch the Phoenix Suns, and I did watch a little bit of the Timberwolves. But I was watching mostly the Lakers. Like a lot of things happened. Especially when people I know we talk about the finals, but especially when they talk about LeBron, people say his 21st season was a failure. It's like, dude, he had a lot of moments in the season that was just really crazy. He had his
How?
Yeah,
he was the in-season tournament MVP. What's wrong with him?
Those were some great games. He had a great game against Phoenix in that tournament. I remember the comeback game that they had against the Clippers. They swept the Clippers in the season. He had 20 rebounds in one game against the Warriors. He had a season high. He had a season high in his 21st season with 3-pointers. That was the craziest game I saw. That man had 9 3-pointers and nets. I was like, wow. that was A+ entertainment right there. I thought that was really crazy, that part.
Yeah.
Like he had some really outstanding performances, and so I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, man, I hear you on that. I hear you that, man. I mean, obviously, shout out to Adrian Knight. What up, A. Johnny? This game right here is all about pride for Dallas Mavericks if they go on to win it. Yeah, it's already about pride. We can see they're playing hard now. For Boston to win, Boston would have to come out and play phenomenal because, like you said, we talked about it as of right now. Dallas has 29 rebounds to 13 rebounds for Boston. Dallas has 9 points off of turnovers, right? And the Boston Celtics only have 6. But that shows you right there. And in the offensive rebounds, it's 2-8 Dallas. So that shows you how much Dallas is hustling and trying real hard to win this game. And Boston is basically shooting 29.7. They're shooting just under 30%. Well, they got to shoot better if they want to get back into this game. And Dallas is shooting 52% from the field, which is 23 of 44. They're shooting 33% from the three-point land. Boston shooting 26% from the three-point land. Boston has 8 assists. Dallas only has 7. Fast break points is 3-2. So yeah, man, it's a real good ball game, and Dallas is definitely showing why they are the team that everybody felt that they were going to win early on before this series started. But now it's all making fun of Luka. That's what they wanted to do. Scott Foster got the memo this morning. You right about that. Scott Foster and Gucci could keep Dallas in it. That's right. You ain't lying about that. Gucci Mane and Scott Foster's the referees of tonight's game. That guy Scott Foster, bro. That guy Scott. It reminds me of Dick Bavetta, bro. That's the NBA go-to guy. Whenever you need one of those controversy games, and whenever an NBA needs a game, Scott Foster's involved.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's crazy. That's crazy how we know that as NBA fans, bro. That's sad. That's funny.
Yeah, they try to act like it ain't a thing going on with that. You know what I mean? I mean, some players have talked about stuff like if the refs have scapegoated. I've wondered if the NBA has an issue with if rigging and whatnot. I don't know. I mean, there are people that throw out a lot of conspiracies about it. I'm open to the idea of it, but I just don't think there's any real valid proof of it, of a lot of it. So I mean, what's that one ref? I think he wrote a book, Tom or something.
Tim Donaghy.
Yeah, Tim Donaghy, not Tom. Yeah, Tim Donaghy. He talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think it's a real thing. I think it's the way he explained. There's a game within the game. Certain stars are getting preferential treatment. Certain teams will get preferential treatment. There's certain things they have to look out for, and because of that, it allowed them to make bets on the game, right? So if they say, hey, listen, Luka was complaining about this, Luka was complaining about that, let's kind of let that slide. You know what I'm saying? Just like in this game, Tatum is not getting the calls. Let's not, let's let them play a little bit. Let's help Dallas out a little bit. Let's not call no fouls when Jason Tatum and them are going to the line. Let's let them play a little bit more physical and stuff like that, or play less physical, and it can change the whole outcome of a game and what they do. So, and that allows the referee to know, well, in this scenario, I can win some money because hey, we're told to referee the game this way, or I know that this guy's going to referee this player this way. Or he don't like this coach. He's gonna do it. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like he had those little insider tips which allowed him to make the bets and be accurate with. I think he was like 80% accurate with his betting. It's crazy.
I think the NBA draft is completely rigged. I just think that the draft is gone on is based on storyline. It's just like when players are getting drafted to teams that are like their hometown or something like that. I just think that's just a nasty coincidence to be able to have it going like that. Like, oh, all of a sudden, they get drafted, or, just like how even in the 90s, right? Like the expansion teams get those certain type of draft picks. I think it's a combination of stuff like that in order to enhance like storylines. But do you think like it's a possibility like there are certain players that are throwing games away?
Man, I mean, I was gonna do a show about that. I think Michael Jordan used to throw games.
What? Michael Jordan? Not the competitor.
Not throw games, but it is known for a fact Michael Jordan used to bet on his games. He used to bet on how many points he would score, how many points they would win by, right? So it doesn't hurt to say, well, Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying, help people win if it's a +3 for them. You see what I'm trying to say? Or minus, you know what I'm saying, or -3 for them, because he took a lot of horrible shots that you would say, why would you take that shot? Like, you see what I'm trying to say? Or why? Like, he played the game so different that it kind of bodes to the idea that Michael Jordan he was trying to control so much on what was going on the floor because he was actually gambling and betting on the games.
Wow.
So, but that's just me being the exposer and getting Zesty Jeffries upset. But shout out to you, Paul. Thank you for joining me, man. As you can see, it's the halftime for the NBA Finals. Hopefully you're watching the finals. What's your take on the game?
Well, I think I will say a fact on here. Okay, probably you don't know this, but no team have ever come back from 26 points in the finals.
Wow. Is it a 26-point lead or is it the
Yeah, it's 26.
It's 26 right now. I thought it was, what is it? It's 54. What is it? Let me see. Let me double check here.
Well, you never know. History can be made.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It is 26. It's 61 to 35. Okay, go ahead, Paul.
The biggest comeback was 24 points in 2008. The Celtics comeback against the Lakers. 24 points.
That sounds like a nasty coincidence.
Oh, wait a minute. So are you telling me? So are you telling me Kobe blew a 24-point lead in the NBA Finals? Is that what you're telling me, Paul?
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
That sounds like a nasty coincidence. If they come back from that sounds like a nasty coincidence.
That's the biggest in history.
Oh, that would be crazy.
History.
Yeah, that would be crazy for Boston to have the 24-point comeback and a 26-point comeback. Well, listen.
In history.
In history. If Boston's going to come back, they're going to have to start hitting their shots. And they're going to have to find a way to hide Al Horford and Spencer. Because if not, Luka Doncic is going to go off for 40 tonight, which was one of the things that I thought they was going to need to do. Go ahead.
Foster is there to help them make a comeback. That's what he's there to.
35 points is the fewest points of any half under Mazzulla scored or assisted on. Oh man, they're not looking good.
I mean, you never know. History. The Timberwolves had a historic comeback, right? On Game 7, they said I think it's the largest. Yeah, the largest comeback. It was the largest comeback in I don't know if it's semifinals or in playoffs. And largest comeback in a Game 7.
Game 7.
On the Timberwolves versus the Denver Nuggets in the semifinals.
What year was this?
It was this year. I think it was the largest comeback in a Game 7.
What was the how much they came down from? How much they were down?
I think it was like 22 or something like that.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I thought you said 45.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much it was. I know it was at least like 20 something, or at least 20.
I didn't know that.
I think it's 20. Yeah, it's supposed to be like the
I remember that it was like a 20-point lead, but I didn't know that was the largest one for a Game 7.
Yeah.
Actually, Game 7s for the most part are very close.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Normally.
They're very close, man.
Well, they made it close when they came back. You know.
I think no team have ever win in a Game 7 by 20 points.
Possibly not. I don't think so. I don't think nobody's ever. Well, you know what? No, that was a Game 6. The Lakers got blown out in Game 6 in 2008. So, yeah, you're right. Game 7 of a finals. I don't remember a Game 7 finals being a blowout ever. Even the Knicks and even the Knicks and Rockets one wasn't a blowout. All right, Al Horford hits a 3-pointer. So there we go. We got Dallas.
I'm gonna head out. Okay, I'll be back later.
I know. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. So, and you can stay if you want to, Paul. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm watching the finals here, trying to have a good stream here. So we got the 38 to 63, 11 minutes to go. They're going to Gafford again in the paint because Gafford is being guarded by Drew Holiday or Jason Tatum. Oh, they just put a heave up. And turnover, but it's a turnover. Boston try to hurry up and get a score on Dallas. Oh, foul, and Gafford goes to the free throw line. Man, Boston's not playing good. Boston's not playing good at all. They're just like it's almost like they're going through the motions. It's almost like they're just like, well, like we just got to take a shot. If it goes in, it goes in. It's not, but they're not hustling for rebounds. They're not hustling to cut off driving lanes. They're just not doing the things that they were doing early on in the series. It's kind of bad. Yeah, I actually do. To answer your question, Adrian, yes, I see JJ coaching the Lakers. I really do. I think it's a smart move too. I think if they hire him, I think it'll be a good choice for them. But I also heard, shout out to A Weezy Bang in the Bang Nation, watching his live recently. He said that Anthony Davis, who does have some say-so in the coaching carousel that the Lakers have going on, doesn't like J.J. Redick because, J.J. Redick didn't vote for him for the all-defensive team. So it might be this thing where that, J.J. Redick might not be the guy because of that. So that's really that's really going to be tough. Travis is having a good time. JJ will take the blame. No, JJ will make LeBron take the blame. That's what he needs to do. Oh, wow. Gafford blocks Jason Tatum, who tried to do a step back three, and it's a foul on Jason Tatum.
Actually, let's be honest.
Huh.
Let's be honest. Jaylen Brown is the best player in the Celtics.
No, he's not.
It definitely is.
Oh my God, just the fact that I cannot believe this, because I've been doing this GOAT James Kingdom for like over 2 years now with Brandon, and I'm a basketball fan, but I didn't never really wanted to like put my basketball fandom out in the forefront like I have to do with GOAT James Kingdom. And ever since I've been doing it, I've been trying to figure out whether or not if I'm really being objective or not. But when I told people that Jaylen Brown was a top 10 player before the season started, I'm telling you, I didn't have no one agree with me unless they were a Boston fan. Everyone told me I was crazy. Everyone. And now he's better than Jason Tatum, who's been a top 5 player now for 2 or 3 years in the NBA. Like, I just don't see... Again, the reason I have Jaylen Brown as a top 10 player is because I don't think he's that far behind Jason Tatum as far as his skill and everything that he does on the basketball court. So I can see why people, compare them. But I still think Jason Tatum's better, man. Jason Tatum is just so good at playing basketball. Oh, my God. Boston hits... Dallas hits another 3. It's 7-38. It doesn't look like... This is a blowout, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a blowout. It's going to be... And this is not going to be close. Boston's not going to...
We're going to have a game 5.
Yeah, we're going to have a game 5. We're going to have a game 5.
Boston winning.
Oh, man. We might even have a game 6, the way it's looking.
No, I don't think so. I don't believe that.
Boston's going to come back home and be ready to win a championship, right?
Yeah, they're going to win in their home.
Wow. PJ Washington hits the 3-pointer, so it makes it 70-38. It's a crazy
Probably
game.
they win this game so they can win at home.
Nah, they're not trying to lose this. This is Dallas winning. This is all
Probably
Dallas.
coming at home.
Yeah, this is all Dallas, man. This is all Dallas.
They treat this game just to win at home.
Yep. Cheers to more basketball. You right, Straight Primo. Because once basketball go, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I don't even really like football like that no more. Oh my God, I gotta wait all the way to September, and then I got the heat issues. So it looks like Monday night exposure. Monday night, the heat hour on Monday night will be the finals.
Actually, did you read that comment that is there?
Which one?
There is a very funny comment from T Perfect.
Oh yeah, he said the Kansas City Romans came back
What?
from 67-point deficit in 1906 versus
What?
the Saints. Yeah, 1906. That didn't exist.
What?
That didn't exist.
Cap.
Basketball didn't-
Cap.
Cap. Yep. So man, Jaylen Brown's on the free throw line. This is looking embarrassing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even think it's. This is crazy. This is crazy. Here we go. Jaylen Brown is on the free throw line. It is 41-73, 8:53 to go in the third quarter. Dallas is basically running away with this game. There's nothing to really talk about, but Dallas's hard effort and will to win this game because they're doing everything right. They're hustling, they're making their shots, they're playing defense. They're not making.
Do you
any
recognize
mistakes.
the ABA?
Yeah, of course. Who
ABA,
doesn't
right? Yeah.
recognize that? Yeah. Of course, we recognize the ABA. The ABA was one of the best leagues.
Good.
Yeah. Timeout, Boston, 75-42. Dallas is out here blowing this game out. Oh, man, this is not looking fun. For Boston fans, they're going to have to wait another 3 days to win a championship if they're going to win it. Hockey is 302. Yes, my Florida Panthers. Even though I don't watch hockey, I don't know who play on the Panthers. They're up 3-0 in the what's called NHL Stanley Cup Finals. So that's a big thing there.
Do you recognize the NBL?
Well, you kind of have to, because it was a part of the NBA. 2 years of it, I believe, because it was the BBA. Yeah, it was the BBA and the NBL. They merged in 49, but I think the BBL started in 47, and they merged with the NBL.
And you know what?
And the
NBA.
The BBA.
You know what? The NBA doesn't want to recognize the NBL, but you know what? In those 3 years, the Minneapolis Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers won a championship in the NBL.
Yeah, I know that. That's supposed to be one of the 8 championships George Mikan won when they were in Minneapolis in the NBL.
So you're telling me
before they joined
that the NBA is lying about Lakers championships?
No, because it's just like the ABA. It's a part of the agreement of the merger. It's basically them saving the NBL. Basically, the BBA said, "Listen, we're going to save you, and by saving you, we're not going to recognize none of your stuff." They did the same thing with the ABA. They told the ABA, "We're not going to recognize none of your records or stats," and that's a part of the merger. It's a sad thing, but it is a part of the merger.
Julius Erving had 30,000 points.
Yeah, he would have 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds. Yeah, he would have one of the best stat lines of all time. Him and LeBron James for sure.
The Indiana Pacers won 3 championships in the ABA.
Indiana?
Yeah, the Indiana Pacers won 3 in the ABA.
They did. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And they had Mel Daniels, right?
I believe. And the New York Nets, which is still like the Brooklyn Nets, won 2 with Julius Erving.
Yeah, they did. Exactly. Yeah, that's true too. They don't count that. They don't count them.
And the Utah Stars, which is still like the Utah Jazz, I believe. You know what I mean? They won 1 on there. I mean.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be crazy when you think about it, right? 50 years from now, how people are gonna probably look at the ABA.
Well, you know what? Even though the NBA doesn't want to recognize, but the Lakers still have 19 titles. So I mean, at the end of the day. At the end of the day, most of these fans, you will have 18, but we have 19. It's just that the NBA lies about it. You know what I mean?
Well, if you want to count the in-season tournament championship, that
Yeah, I also count
that's,
it. Yeah, I also
that's
count it.
20. That's 20.
No, it's actually 19. They say counting.
Oh wow.
I count the NBA Cup tournament and the one onto the NBL is 19.
Well, no, because the Lakers have 17 now.
Yeah.
You said they have 3 with the NBL, so that would be 20.
No, they have one.
Or they have 1 with the NBL.
Yeah, and the NBA Cup tournament, I mean, that will be 2 more. It should be 19.
Wow. Now that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, Boston,
I have
Boston
actually
fans,
comment.
take that, Boston fans. Fuck Boston.
Yeah, take that. I have leave comments in ESPN saying about it, and people come to laugh at me.
I'm quite sure they do. Because they don't even
Yeah, but they don't wanna
recognize the 50s.
recognize it, but
They don't even
anyways.
recognize the 50s, and you talking about the 40s. When they were shooting like
But guess
maybe
what?
25% from the field. I don't even think they were counting assists then.
No, they count it, I believe. I believe it was in the second season they started counting assists, right? Or it was rebounds.
I think it was rebounds. I think they started counting
Okay.
assists later.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fine. So I mean, if they don't want to recognize the 50s or the late 40s,
Mhm.
shall we recognize the 60s? I mean,
I recognize the 60s. I think that's
Yeah,
when the
I
NBA really started. To me, then it's in the 60s. To be honest with you, a
Since
part
the
of
merger.
it, yeah, they kind of settled into the 50s, the late 50s. But I think once they started drafting players like Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West,
and
these
there was
guys
Bob
were
Petty
real-
also.
Yeah, Bob Pettit. But Bob Pettit was drafted in the 50s. I think he was drafted in 55.
Yeah, it was in
54,
1955.
yeah. Something like that. Yeah. So it's, because that was the stars of the 50s, like Dolph Shaves, Paul Arizin, Bob Pettit, Bob Cousy. Those were the 50 stars. Those were the guys that was recognized and didn't have too many filmed games, let alone TV games. So we really didn't get a chance. And they played really bad basketball. They were shooting horribly, dribbling with one hand. It wasn't too aesthetics, especially if you was born after the 60s. You know what I mean?
No.
Like it's hard to watch it. Just like now, it's hard to watch 70s and 60s basketball. It's really hard. I was watching the 69 finals the other day. I was like, man, this is hard to watch. But I understand the game to really to appreciate what I'm watching and know why I'm watching what I'm watching, you know?
But Michael, you're a
So-
fan.
Oh,
Michael, you're a
forget
fan.
about it.
If the pre-merger doesn't matter, Michael, you're a fan. Then since the merger, Lakers have more titles than the Celtics since the merger. So I mean, if the modern era only counts, I mean, so the Lakers have the most titles ever. Yeah, because Celtics titles in the pre-merger, Celtics have more than the Lakers because of the '60s. Bill Russell, the
Yeah.
Hall of Famers. Yeah, that is right. That is why I have more.
Wow. Luka Doncic to the rim. It's a 78-47 ball game. It's only 21 points now. Boston's trying to come back. 6 minutes left to go. They're
I
trying
started
to
talking
get
about your
three-
SmackDown. It's very interesting. I mean,
George Michael
he won-
actually took took advantage of a league that really didn't have no talent. To be honest with you, it was an up and
What about
coming
your
league, huh?
you know Joe Fuchs?
Yeah, I know who Joe Fultz is. He was one of the
For his
first
huge
scorers
shots
in-
missed.
Yeah, I mean, they were shooting like 35% back then. They were shooting like 33% from the field. It was horrible.
Actually,
They couldn't.
if you know something, if you know something, I mean, the biggest ball hog ever is Joe Fuchs.
Well, that's what Sports Fluent was trying to tell me, that Joe Fultz was the biggest ball hawk ever, but he only took 19 shots per game. And if you go back then, the possessions was like 110, 115 per game. Back
Oh,
then.
yeah,
So
because
that's
I
not really
believe-
a lot of that's not that many shots for 120 possessions. It's not that bad.
The thing is, he missed 42 shots, and it's the record today. To this day, 42 shots missed in a game. I mean, wait a minute. 13 from 55. And in the playoffs, he missed 38, and he's still a record.
Nobody's gonna beat that. Nobody's gonna beat that at all.
Definitely nobody gonna beat that, man.
But like I said, back then everybody was shooting in the 30s. Everybody was horrible shooters. Guys were shooting in the 20s because they couldn't shoot. They didn't. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, back then the rules were different. That's why George Mikan had so much of an advantage, because if you were just tall, you pass to somebody close to the basket and they can just shoot and score easily. You see what I'm saying? So it was a developing game. It was a developing league. It was very different. They had to change a lot of rules to help it out. That's why they had to widen the paint at the bottom to create the key, right? That's why they call it a key. Now it's called the paint, but it used to be called the key because it used to look like a key because they widened the bottom of the paint for Mikan, because he was just in the paint dogging, and then they started defensive rebounds because he was.
Do you think he will be a Hall of Famer?
I mean, the defensive if what happened?
You think George Mikan will be a Hall of Famer if he played today?
He wouldn't even be in today's NBA.
Are you sure of that?
Sure of it. Quite sure of it. He was the guy that was only good because he was tall. He not like they try to throw in Wilt Chamberlain. He was only good because he was the only tall, skilled guy that could play basketball. That's when teams realized we got to get big men. That's why they started getting players like Wilt Chamberlain, and it lasted 50 years of drafting any big man just because they were big. Because you couldn't shoot. You got guys who couldn't shoot, who couldn't dribble. Mind you, back then, you couldn't put your hand on the side of the ball. So how were you going to dribble past somebody? You couldn't really dribble past nobody. You had to dribble to a spot and pass the ball. Dribble to a spot and pass the ball. Take 2 or 3 dribbles, pass the ball. 2 or 3 dribbles, pass the ball, move the ball. Shoot a long 2-pointer, 25-footer, 30-footer 2-pointer to brick it. Get to the rim and get your shot block. They didn't have no moves, bro. They didn't have nothing, man. They couldn't do nothing. It was the 40s. 40s and the 50s.
I would actually love, I say George Mikan won 6 with the Lakers because we need to count the NBL. He won 6 with the Lakers, and he won 1 before with the Chicago American Gears.
Who, Mikan?
Yeah, that was a team in the NBL. He won 7, so way to recognize something. He won 7.
He won 7. Yeah, I could have swore he won 7 or 8 titles all together in his basketball career. And I think he played 8 years in the NBA, but he played 12 years total 4 years outside of the NBA.
But he has 1 more title than Michael Jordan.
That's why Michael Jordan fans are the worst page thinks that he's the third best player of all time. I think it's Michael, George Mikan, Magic Johnson, and I think Bill Russell.
What?
Was his Mount Rushmore? Yeah.
Who?
The guy who runs the page, Michael Jordan fans are the worst. It's really called Michael Jordan fans are the best. His name is Dart. I would say shout out to him, but he don't like me, so fuck him. They don't like me, Paul. They don't like me. They think that they can talk to us in any kind of way. We're just supposed to accept it and not talk back. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're telling me the guy who is Bao?
Who?
Michael Jordan fans are the best. You're telling me?
Yeah, that's his name. Michael Jordan fans are the best. That's the name of the page. We debated them a couple of times. I've had him on the show. Yeah, NMB Sports is a part of them. Shout out to NMB Sports, but NMB Sports has his own thing. But he does join their platform.
All right.
But NMB's feeling good today, boy. NMB got his team feeling good. He's like, yay!
Oh, he's a Dallas Mavericks fan.
Oh yeah, he's a Dallas Mavericks fan. He wanted to make sure his team is there. Technically, Jordan does not have more titles than George Mikan. George Mikan actually has more titles than Jordan. They just don't count them because they were not in the NBA or the BBA. Or
they don't want to recognize NBL.
Yeah, the NBL. Yeah, they don't want to recognize it.
So one question to him. Do Julius Erving have 3 titles or 1?
Julius Erving? He has 3 for me. He
But I
has
believe
three.
for
He has three
but
for
I
me.
believe for that guy, he will only count one.
Nah, I count all three. When
Yeah.
I'm doing my top 50 greatest players, I'm counting all three of his championships. I'm counting all four of his MVPs.
You're counting the 4 MVPs.
I'm counting the 4 MVPs. I'm counting the 30,000 points, the 10,000 rebounds, the
He
2,000
had 3
steals.
MVPs straight.
Yep, he had 3 MVPs in the ABA, 1972s. No, I think he had 2 in a row. I think it was 72, 73, and 75. I think
He was 74, but he tied with another player, and both won it. You need to know that?
No, because I thought he only won 3. Because I could have sworn he won it in 72. Wasn't 72 his rookie year?
I don't know. I don't know.
I could have swore he won it his rookie year, and then he won it the 70, 74 and 70.
But he tied. Actually, he tied with one player in MVP.
I know
Literally.
he has 3. If that's the case, then that could be the one that I'm thinking. I didn't know he won 3 in a row.
But
I
he
thought the only
tied.
players to ever. I thought the only players to ever win 3 in a row was Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, and Larry Bird.
Yeah, and Julius Erving, I believe, in the NBA. You just said that.
Yeah, I got to go check that. I got to go look that when I get a chance. All right. Well, it's a 30-point lead now, man. It's a 32-point lead now. Doesn't
Well,
look
it's
like this
already
game-
over. And then after
Yes. Yeah,
but
this
I
is,
think Celtics 5.
yeah, I got the Celtics in 5. I thought they would win tonight, so I'm actually going to end this stream early tonight because this game is this is a blowout. This is not. I don't see Boston coming back. If they do, then you guys can enjoy it in your house because it's again another basket by Lively. All of the Dallas guys came out to play today. Dallas just played a great game. You got to give Dallas their credit. They came out firing, ready to go. They're looking for. They go Kyrie with the pass to Lively. Wow.
So if it's 3-0,
88-52. Wow. What a
I don't know,
game.
man, but I truly believe that if a series is 3-0, I believe they should already pass the series because they already won. But I mean, anyways.
All right, so Tony Boots says that you were right. Dr. J was 3-time ABA MVP the last 3 years of the league. So that would be 74, 75, and 76.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew he won 3 of them in there. I didn't know if they were 3 in a row.
But in the last year,
I thought he won
in
it
the
as a rookie because he was so phenomenal as a rookie coming in that I thought he won it there too.
but in the last year, I believe he tied with another player. I don't know if it was Mel Daniels or something like that. But there was a player, he tied for the MVP. You know what I'm saying? They both won the MVP.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Mel Daniels is one of the best players in there. Another guy like Roy Rogers, another guy that was considered one of the best players that played. There was another guy that was considered like a good shooter back in the days. I can't remember his name right now. I think his name was Lewis something. They had some good players in the ABA that never made it to the NBA for whatever reason. So the ABA was definitely a good league. And to just let anybody know, they used to actually play against each other during the off season. And the overall record, the NBA is under 500 versus the ABA. And in the last 3 years that they playing against each other, it wasn't even close. The ABA used to blow them out and win a lot more games. Whether people thought that they were taking the game seriously or not, which they actually did, because it was the 70s. It wasn't like these dudes were, they were playing because they wanted to win. They wanted to play, and they were getting paid to play as well. So we're back at action, man. It looks like here, look, with 3 minutes left to go, it's 88-52. Boston is definitely out of this game. They've brought in their bums. They've called it quits. They're not even playing their star players anymore. It's a wrap. So I'm gonna end up getting up out of here. You got any last words for me here, Paul, before I get up out of here?
I hope the Lakers wins one more championship.
With LeBron?
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. Yeah, man, that'd be great. So, all right, well, it's 90-52. Kyrie breaks the losing curse. That's right. He was on a 13-game losing streak versus Boston. He was going to match Michael Jordan's 14-game losing streak versus Boston, but looks like it's not going to happen tonight. So it looks like Boston is going. Looks like Boston's going to lose tonight. Listen, y'all, it was a great show. Thanks so much, Paul, for joining me. I appreciate you, man. Catch you Sunday. Again, this is a special live stream where I was trying to do the NBA Finals, but it looks like we don't have a finals for tonight. So come back and join me Monday night, because we'll be doing the Monday night show, because again, we're going to have a game 5. So we'll do a Monday night stream where we can talk about the game and see what happens. I'll watch the rest of the fourth quarter off of this live. Again, this has been a special Friday night exposure with the Exposer. I'm your host, Johnny. I'm going to get up out of here. It's actually been great having you guys on. Thank you for joining me on this special stream as I went a little bit past my normal time and started before my time. But it's been great having you guys on as we have Dallas actually up 92 to 57, 35-point lead, 129 left to go. This game is over. It's actually been great having you guys. Again, this is the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Catch us Sunday for the Sunday show at noon Eastern, right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Again, I'm Johnny the Exposer. I'm going to get up out of here. You guys go ahead and enjoy your evening.